All right, everybody. Yes, yes, I am back. I am back. I'm feeling good. I'm not at 100%, but yes, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling great. It is Thursday night, ladies and gentlemen. Thursday night football. And we got your Seahawks and these Cowboys kickoff coming up in about 15 minutes. About 15 minutes. Shout out to you guys. Much love to the Rich Gang. Much love to the family, all the listeners, all the watchers as we prepare to get started for kickoff. Did you miss me? I know some of you missed me. Some of you hit me up, was wishing me well, and I do thank you all for all the well wishes as we prepare to get started here with these Cowboys and these Seahawks. Let's go. Shout out to Teddy. What up, man? What's going on with you? Angel says, "Hey Jay, it's been a while. How are you?" I'm feeling better. Feeling better. Like I said, I'm at about 80%, 85%. You know, got a couple more days, and hopefully it'll be gone. But I'm feeling good. Weiss says, "Dear Jay, what up? What's going on with you?" Shout out to you, Patty. Forrest in the house. What up, Forrest? Kathy, how you doing tonight, Kathy? How are each and every one of you doing? Tanner says, "I miss your hat, Jay." Why? Why? It's a hat. Shout out to you, man. Much love to you, Sheila. Monkey Business House says this season is going too fast. Yeah, we're in week 13 now, my friend. Week 13. Patty says, "Nice to see your whole head." See, look at that. Look at that. I dropped the hat for a little while. You guys know I always wear a hat. Always wear a hat. Didn't want to wear the hat today. Brian says, "Jay, you sound better. Hope all is well." Yeah, like I said, I feel better. I'm at about 80%. Couple more days, and I should be fully back and ready to go. So there you go. All right, everybody. All right, we got ourselves a game tonight. I don't think it's gonna be as easy as everyone thinks it's gonna be. Right? We know what Dallas can do, and we know what Dak can do, especially at home and the record that they got and all that good stuff. But I do think tonight we see a change up as far as the energy with the Seahawks. It didn't look too good last game, and I could definitely see them stepping it up just a little bit, making it a game. But we'll see. We'll see. Shout out to George. What up, man? What's going on with you? Tyrone in the house is Big T on the check-in. Shout out to you, Tyrone. Carson says Dallas wins tonight. Also, what up, Jay? What's going on with you, Carson? Shout out to you, bro. Sparks says, "Jay Reezy, you sound so much better, my friend." I do. I'm glad to feel better as well. Glad to feel better as well. Jeff King in the house. What up, Jeff? Shout out to you, bro. Bob in the house. Bob in Missouri in the building. Shout out to Bob. Yo, Massive Pill. Shout out to Bling. What up? Cardell in the house. I got you, Cardell. I got you, my friend. There you go. Shout out to you, bro. Big Ric Flair is back. Also, I just bought, you know what, it's upstairs. I just bought this new Roadcaster Duo, and this thing is absolutely amazing. So now I won't have to use a mouse, which I have no problem with the mouse, but I won't have to use the mouse anymore. And it's got like all kinds of like pads and stuff for the effects. I could change my voice on it. I'm so super excited about this thing because the possibilities are like endless. But it's got all kinds of like cool like DJ effects and stuff like that, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be real fun, and I definitely think you guys will enjoy it. I got it. You guys know I like to give back to you guys and elevate the channel, and I definitely think this will be good. All right. FSU played bad. Well, you can't really expect the team to stay, consistent every week at that level. I mean, they've been playing great for the most part, and you're gonna have a cold week. This is how it goes. Tyrone says, "Moving on up." Hey, man, you gotta make some adjustments and grow and elevate. That is for sure. Shout out to you. Bob says, "Are you cold?" Yeah, I'm cold specifically, but the house is fine. Like, the house is fine. It's warm in here. but my body is cold specifically because it's fighting off all the bacteria and the garbage and the virus. Weiss is still taking your advice, drinking my cup of milk a day every day. How you feeling with that, Weiss? Let me know how you feeling, man. Shout out to you. Georgia fans will have to play Alabama. Okay. Monkey Business says it's cold in Georgia right now. Yeah, listen, I got some people down in Florida, and they were calling me and telling me how it was like 47 degrees, and I'm like, oh, that's cold. That's cold. But shout out to you guys, 223 viewers in the building, 64 likes. We need 36 more to get to 100, and I will go ahead and throw up the poll for you guys. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated, so we can go ahead and get that poll up for you guys. All right. Bob says no predictions for 2 weeks. Yeah, Thanksgiving was last week, right? And then I was sick this week. So there you go. Shout out to you, Priscilla. Much love, much love. Yeah, got your message. Sent everything over to you. George says the real dogs are in Washington. All right. You did a great morning stream. By the time, I tried to, it's very tricky. Or not tricky. That's the wrong word. It's very sensitive, right? When you get into those kind of conversations and when you get into those kind of stories as far as how you handle, the content matter, the subject matter specifically. But, if you know what you're doing and you understand how to, tell the news and without being, super, super subjective, right? Then, you can handle anything that way for the most part. Right? You try to understand things. You try to basically make sure that you account for everybody's feelings and, give your opinion on it. But at the same time, I feel like right now, without any facts and things like that, there really can't be any kind of judgment made, right? I give you guys a story, what happened, and we'll just have to wait and see as far as, how it happens moving forward. So there you go. Donnie says, Jay, hope all is well. Keep these going. It might make my night go by peacefully. Shout out to you, Donnie. Much love, man. Let's go. Five Times says, yep, you've taken us through before. Yeah, we've had numerous stories and numerous times where I've had to break things down for you guys as far as the information, and we get through it. We'll be all right. Shout out to you, Ethan. What up, man? Blake says, go Cowboys. Take the Cowboys by 3. Okay. It's not a bad prediction. Teddy says at the Cowboys by 24. Monkey Business says 49ers going to the Super Bowl this year. Still my pick. We'll see, though. We'll see. Shout out to you guys. All right, 85 likes. 85 likes. We need 15 more to get to 100. We're at 286 viewers. 15 more likes, 15 more thumbs up, and I will throw up the poll for you guys so you can vote on who is going to take this thing. Shout out to you guys. Rick says, you talk about that 9-year-old Chiefs fan that was getting attacked online. No, I didn't hear about that. That's crazy. There was a 9-year-old Chiefs fan getting attacked online? Let me see if I can find this. Hold on. Let me go through here. 9-year-old Chiefs fan gets attacked. Child attacked online for Kansas City. There we go. The young Kansas Chiefs fan accused of blackface says fallout has been scary after a reporter branded his face paint racist despite being Native American himself. As boy's dad says it's too late for an apology. Yeah, I'm going to have to read into this. This is very, very interesting. Wow. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely a touchy topic. Very touchy topic. Which, okay. Like, what are we doing when kids are using face paint at a football game and we're going to make this into a situation. Yeah, we're going to have to talk about it. But before that, we'll get into these Seahawks and these Cowboys. Shout out to you guys. Jay Ramsey, the kid with the blackface. Yeah, it's stupid. You know, people are going to definitely try to make anything out of anything, and obviously the way that the face paint is, it goes with the theme of the costume. He's literally wearing, forgive me, I don't know what that's called, but it's the Indian head or Native American headwear with the face paint. So what are we talking about? Like, why is it even a conversation? That's the real question. So there you go. Ethan says, Jay, remember when I donated like $50 to try to be in the Wrench Gang? I do not remember that, Ethan. I do not remember that, sir. Shout out to you guys. The headdress, yeah. Yeah, the headdress. I'm not going to. I'll get into it. But some people may get mad at me because it's probably not going to go the way that they want it to. So there you go. All right, let me go ahead and put up the poll for you guys. Man, I'm feeling good. I'm back. I'm ready. And we got all kinds of craziness going on today. Got all kinds of craziness. All right, so there you go. The poll is up. So you guys can go ahead and vote as we prepare for kickoff, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you keep hitting that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support and the love as we prepare to get started. All right. There are tons of guys colored yellow and purple with blonde wigs at Vikings game. Nobody complains about that. Yeah, listen, if people can complain about something, they're going to do it. All right? That's just the reality of it. If people can complain about something, they're going to complain about it. They're going to make it a big deal. And that's just what it is. So there you go. Shout out to Purple. What's going on with you? Shout out to you, Lori. All right. Brock has 6 interceptions. Hurts has 10. These stats are for the 11 games this season. Yeah, you guys know I'm still a fan of Brock Purdy for sure. That is a fact. And what do we got here? We're getting ready for kickoff. We got about 2-3 minutes before we get started. As far as the poll goes, Cowboys holding the lead. And there it is. What do we got? 52 votes. 65% for the Cowboys. There it is. Carlito says Shroud for MVP. It's a good candidate for it. He's a good candidate. I'm not mad at it. Not at all. It's hard being a Falcons fan. Yeah, it's kind of tough. For sure. Shout out to Jeff King. Started off with the $20 super chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, Jeff. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Ric Flair. There it is. Jeff says, regarding Vaughn, we paid for the legend. What we got was the man. Allegation has been brought forth twice now. I'm a businessman. Always comes down to what have you done for me lately? If we can void his contract, we get blessed. Shout out to you, Jeff King. I agree. I think it's time to move on, unfortunately. And at the same time, it just makes sense. When you have situations like this, you obviously have to keep the business interest as what's most important. And with the way that the league's going, domestic violence is not going to be tolerated at all, and nor should it be. So yeah, time to move on. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Cowboys will get the ball first on this kickoff. And here we go. 1st and 10 from the 25 for these Cowboys. As we have motion, this is going to be a handoff up the middle for about 3 yards, and it will now be second down and about 7, 2nd and 7, as we get started here. Shout out to you guys. Jags are playing pretty good. Yeah, they're playing pretty good. Definitely pretty good. Without a doubt. Rick says Seahawks by 4. Okay. 2nd and 8 as Dak's directing traffic. Pollard motions. Play fake. Deep throw, and this is going to be caught by CeeDee Lamb as he gets to the 50, and that's going to be a big pickup, making it look easy. 23 yards on the play for CeeDee Lamb. Shout out to Sparks says, let's go. Shadow says, I'm betting with my heart. I want the Cowboys to lose. Go Hawks. Wow. Hey, listen, that plus 380 looked real nice. I ain't even going to lie. It looked real nice, but it's these Cowboys. Here we go. 1st and 10 in the shotgun. Another quick throw caught by Lamb. And he'll pick up about 7 on that one. It'll be 2nd and 3. And they're starting off fast. They got a fast start on this drive here. I like it. They're not wasting any time to move this ball. Calling good plays. Dak Prescott looks poised. He's focused. And it's going to be tough work for Seattle if they don't figure this out fast. Here we go. 2nd and 2. As we have motion. Dak is under center. Snap is off. And they bring everybody on a blitz. And that's going to be a loss of about 2 yards on the run for Pollard. Maybe 1. And it'll be 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Ends here says Cowboys at home. Don't bet against them. I don't know if we saying stuff like that now. Those are like Patriot words. You know, you don't bet against the Patriots at home. That's how it used to be. But here we go, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 for these Cowboys. As we have a 4-man rush. Dak, plenty of time, throws deep. That's going to be caught. And that's going to be another 1st down as Cooks gets it going as they get to the 23. Steve says, I need a defense. Okay. Teddy says, who do you have tonight? I've got the Cowboys tonight. I got the Cowboys tonight by a touchdown. That was my prediction. Cowboys by a touchdown. Cowboys have won 13 in a row at home. Yeah, they've been doing great. They've been doing great. That's for sure. Here we go. 1st and 10. Delayed handoff on a reverse. And this is going to be Lamb getting across that edge. He'll pick up about 4. It'll be 2nd and 6. 2nd down and 6. Both quarterbacks don't deserve rights. Angel says, let's go Cowboys. If Dak chokes in the playoffs, he needs to go. Oh, boy. So what you're saying is he's good enough to have a great regular season, but he might choke in the playoffs. Very interesting. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Dak drops back. Quick throw on a screen. Plenty of space. Pollard on the move, and he'll pick up the 1st down. They're making it look easy. Seahawks defense is just nowhere to be found right now, and these guys are already looking out of breath. Come on, Seahawks. Get it together. Shout out to Larry. What up, Larry? What's going on with you, bro? Braden says Dak is the GOAT. Okay. That's Dak just being Dak. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We still got a few weeks before we get to the playoffs. And I just dropped the actual playoff predictions for the AFC on the social media, and things are just looking so weird right now, for sure. NFC as well, without a doubt. As that pass is going to be incomplete, tried to fit it into Lamb. Almost could have been picked off, but it'll be 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10 with 11:10 on the clock, 15 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Dak throws to the end zone, and that's going to be bobbled incomplete. Try to get it over to Ferguson. Couldn't reel it in, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Geared up says Cowboys 30, Seahawks 16. Okay. Braden says, I can't wait for the Buffalo to play the Cowboys. It's going to be a crazy game. Shout out to you, Antonio. What up, man? What's going on with you? Seminole says, who do you believe will be in the Super Bowl, Jay? As much as I don't want to say it, I really, really think, and this is my prediction, that it's going to be Ravens and the 49ers. As Dak drops back, he's in trouble, gets rid of it, and this will be caught. What a catch. It is caught right at the line, but there is a flag. There is a flag. Yeah, I'm thinking I'm thinking Ravens and 49ers. That's just the way things are kind of like shaping up right now. But there's still a lot of football left to play for sure. Still a lot of football left to play. Gate Smasher, what up? Cedar Keep Bills Mafia in the house. Let's go. So there's going to be a flag here. And it looks like this is going to be holding on the defense. And it's going to be declined because it's 1st and goal now at the 2. So 1st and goal for these Cowboys is to get to the 2. And, yeah, we're 10 minutes and 46 seconds in this first quarter, or within left in this first quarter, and Dallas may just put up some points here on this drive. Here we go. 1st and goal. Dak under center. Ferguson motions. Snap is off. Hand off to Pollard, and he's going to run into a wall. He'll run into a wall, and that is going to lead to 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Quick shout out to you guys. Make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for rocking with us tonight on this Thursday night football. These Seahawks and these Cowboys. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. We're at 151 right now. Let's try to get to 300. I just need 149 of you now. 149 of you hit that like, hit that thumbs up so we can get to 300. And here we go. Dak's going to roll out. Throw is batted down. That's going to be incomplete. And it'll now be 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal. Ryan says, Jay, I've been drinking heavy with the fact Bills probably won't make the playoffs. Well, I'll tell you this. Don't let the Bills make you drink, my friend. That's not good, right? That's not healthy at all. Unfortunately, we've got an 18% chance to make it to the playoffs, and it's just the reality of things. But don't let them turn you into an alcoholic, my friend. Things will be okay. 3rd and goal. Pressure comes, and Dak is going to go down. He gets wrapped up. That's going to be a loss of about 9 yards. 9-yard loss. It'll be 4th and goal, and he gets sacked, and this will lead to a field goal for the Cowboys. Wow. Wasted opportunity there. If anything, Dak, you got to let go of that ball, my friend. You got to let go of that ball, throw it to the back of the end zone, do something, but don't take a loss of 9 yards and get sacked. So here we go. Field goal is up. It is good, and that's how the Cowboys will strike. They'll put up 3 to start this off, and there you go, ladies and gentlemen. 3-0. Cowboys up. 9 minutes, 10 seconds left in this first quarter. All right. Seminole says Dak is already choking. Get that sorry Dak out of there. Bench him already, huh? First drive, just bench him. Jay says the Bills at 18% is much better than the Pats at 0%. I mean, sure, I guess. Shout out to Braden. Happy birthday, man. Let's go. Shout out to you. Monkey says people take football too seriously. Well, we can't go there. All right, we can't go there. You know, football is definitely, an event in a lot of households. That is for sure. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're in a quick timeout commercial break. 978 viewers. We're 186 likes. We're trying to get to that 300. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for rocking with us tonight. Thursday Night Football. Your Cowboys and the Seahawks. Braden says, can I gift you $200? Sure, you can donate whatever you like, my friend. Donate whatever you like. It is much, much appreciated as you take a quick timeout commercial break. All right, so as we get back to it, the Cowboys will kick it back to these Seahawks with 9 minutes and 10 seconds left in this first quarter. Geno Smith's going to come out on the field. This will be their first time with the ball after the Cowboys scored a field goal. So here we go. Here we go. Let's see if Geno Smith can shake things up here. The current live money line is plus 350 for the Seahawks and minus 530 for the Cowboys. Scores 3-0. Here we go. 1st and 10. Geno directing traffic. We have motion. And snap is off. This is going to be a handoff up the middle for about 4 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 6 for these Seahawks as they get to the 29. Geared Up says, hope Geno played. Oh, my goodness. You guys are hilarious. 30 the team score on that possession. 30. She was here earlier, I think, Jeff. Yeah, she was here earlier. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Geno under center. As the Cowboys showing a 5-man rush. This is going to be a handoff. Cuts back in and picks up maybe about 3 yards. As the Seahawks try to get the run game going. It'll now be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. Money line is not so good. Not for the Cowboys. That minus 530 is just ridiculous. But hey, if you like to play the underdog, that plus 350 ain't bad. It ain't bad at all. 100 to get you 450 back. 3rd and 3, and it looks like the defense will jump here. And that's going to be, looks like an offsides on Lawrence for Dallas. So count it and give these. No, it's going to be a false start. Of course. It's going to be a false start. Replay 3rd down. So now they'll push them to 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Quick shout out to Kay for subscribing. Thanks a lot, Kay. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So here we go. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for these Seahawks. 7 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock and rolling. Geno's back in the shotgun. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. High. It's going to be caught. Plenty of space. And this is going to be a touchdown for Metcalf. Wow. What a start for Geno and these Seahawks. Very interesting. High throw, wrapped it on in. Metcalf using those legs, using that speed, and they will pick up a big touchdown here. 73 yards on the play. Somebody figured out that coverage and actually got away with the hold there, because that was definitely a hold as well. So, extra point is going to be up. It's good. And your score, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be 7-3 as the Seahawks. Wow. All right. So now let's see how that changes things. Wow, with that touchdown, it dropped a whole 150 points. So there you go. Tyrone says, told you. Josh Morris says, man, of course he scores when I have the Dallas defense tonight. Yeah. I don't think anybody expected that, right? That's the big thing. You're going to see, these are the kind of games where you start seeing things that you didn't see in the games before, right? Geno plays up to, elite teams, and then he starts playing down to down teams. It's kind of interesting, right? He'll start getting in his bag when it matters the most, and then next thing you know, you're in a shootout. So here we go. Score 7-3. Quick timeout commercial break. Geno getting that uptown funk going early. It looked good. But you can just tell with the way that the run was going, it was kind of like, all right, they started off 2 runs, getting into that 3rd down, and then they had to go for it because it was 3rd and long. So you would expect the Dallas defense to switch it up and Metcalf just ended up burning. And there you go. Quick shout out to you guys. 1,189 viewers, 215 likes. We're trying to get to 300. That is our next goal, ladies and gentlemen. We need 85. So I need 85 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for rocking with us tonight for Thursday Night Football, your Seahawks and the Cowboys. As we take a quick timeout, commercial break. Commercial break. All right, so after the 73-yard touchdown by Metcalf, the Seahawks will be sending it back to the Cowboys with 7 minutes and 28 seconds left in this first quarter. Kick is off, and it's going to be a touchback. Cowboys will take it at the 25, first and 10. All right, shout out to you guys. Shout out to you guys. Yeah, happy birthday, Keegan. Let's go. And here we go. Beautiful, beautiful pass. That was Bland, looks like. Bland that got beat on that pass. Here we go, first and 10. This is going to be a handoff to Pollard. He'll pick up about 2 yards on the play. And that'll lead to second down. Second down. Iris says Josh Dobbs is trash. Probably getting benched. Man, listen. You have one game after you show up and you play good. You have one bad game. Now they call for your head. That's how it goes. Here we go. 2nd and 8 as Lamb motions. Snap is off. Play fake. Pressure comes. And that's going to be Dak gets sacked and dropped. Loss of 8. It's now 3rd and 16. Wow. This defense has stepped it up. I don't know what happened in the last 3 or 4 plays, but this defense on the Seahawks have found something with this Dallas offensive line, and they're breaking through. 3rd and 16. This is wild. As the Seahawks showing a 4-man rush, pressure comes. And he's just going to dump this off to Ferguson, and then he'll pick up the first down. Now, someone did get away with a hold there on that O-line. They definitely got away with the hold. But, hey, it is what it is. So they'll pick up the first down. It'll now be 1st and 10 at the 36 as Ferguson picks up 17 yards on the play. Iris says, as a Vikings fan, I'm very aware of how my team works. Shout out to you, man. Classic Dak. Jay, don't you remember the Jets pulled that stunt play for a touchdown in week 2 against these same Cowboys, Wilson and Garrett Wilson? Did that happen? I got to go back and look at it. So there's going to be a flag here. It looks like maybe some kind of interference. Yep, it's going to be pass interference on the defense. That's on Woolen. And that will push these Cowboys to the 17. Wow, just that fast. You can't hold, my friend. Why? Why would you hold his shoulder the whole time and then play the ball? Well, there it is. So 1st and 10 now, as that'll push the Cowboys to the 17. And here we go. This is going to be a toss. pickup of about 3-4 yards as Dowdle gets it going. It's now 2nd and 8. Quick shout out to Wally G coming through with the $7.77 super chat. It says, Jay, did someone turn off the heat? Dig in the studio? No, the heat's fine. I'm still getting over a virus, my friend. So 1 minute, I'll be hot. Next minute, I'll be cold. I'll be sweating in 2 minutes. This is how it's going right now. But no, the heat's fine. Here we go. 2nd and 8. As Lamb motions. This is going to be a play fake. Dak throws deep, high. It's caught, and that's going to be a touchdown for CeeDee Lamb. And just that fast, they come down, and Cowboys strike 15-yard touchdown as Lamb gets it going, ladies and gentlemen. And there it is. I'm sensing that this may be that kind of game. We may see a lot of back and forth between these Cowboys and these Seahawks as CeeDee Lamb making it look easy. And defense definitely just fell asleep. Extra point is going to be up. And it is good. All right, score is now 7-10. 3-point game. 10-7. 10-7. Touchdown Lamb. All right. Red X you sound refreshed, Jay. Yeah, I feel good. I feel good. Like I said, I'm at 80%. And I'm glad to be back, man. Glad to be back. Glad to be feeling good. And I hope everyone else is feeling good as well, because I know a lot of people were sick. So hope you guys are all doing well. All right. 1,492 viewers. Ladies and gentlemen, we're at 261 likes. We're trying to get to 300. We need 38. 38 more likes, 38 more thumbs up. So make sure you hit that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support and rocking with us tonight for Thursday Night Football. These Seahawks and these Cowboys. As we take a quick timeout, commercial break. 38 more likes. Hit that thumbs up. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So was there news that Von Miller turned himself in, Tanner? Because I didn't see that, nor did I get an update for it yet. So let me know if you actually seen an official update for that, my friend. Let me know. Shout out to you. I mean, if he turned himself in, I'm sure that he consulted with his attorney before he did that. And, that's definitely the best recourse of, getting your innocence if you didn't do it. Obviously, turning yourself in and having your lawyer present while you do so. So the Cowboys, after the touchdown by CeeDee Lamb, is going to send it back to the Seahawks. And now we'll see what Geno can do with 4 minutes and 48 seconds left in this first quarter. Dane, this is moving quick. That's 2 off to 5 on the parlay. Let's go. Shout out to you, Shadow. What happened to Von? He had an arrest warrant for a domestic violence situation. Allegedly, domestic violence situation. Here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. And won't be able to break a tackle, but I don't think he's going to lose any yardage. So no gain on the catch. It'll be 2nd and 10 as Lockett tries to get it going, but goes nowhere. 2nd and 10. When you're going back to the setup. So, I mean, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. But, you know, I mean, this is always the setup, right? Scoreboard, me talking about sports, chatting up with you guys. No matter where we at, it's always the same. It's always a good time. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Quick throw. This will be a flag. What's the flag for? Ref. What is the flag for? As this would be a 3-yard pass, but there's going to be, it looks like, holding on Metcalf. Holding on Metcalf, so now it's going to be 2nd and 10? No, that's not right. Yeah, it's going to be much more than that. We'll get the update for that in a second. Yeah, 2nd and 19. There we go. 2nd and 19, holding by Metcalf. All right. Shout out to you, much yourself. Much love, you. Von Miller confirmed he did turn himself in as of 1 hour ago. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. You know, it just sucks because I definitely think it's one of those things where, unfortunately, it's probably going to get messy, you know, if things are true. If they're not, then, you know, we'll see what happens. But here we go. 3rd and 7 for the Seahawks. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Another flag, but it's going to be caught for a 1st down. We got to see what this flag is about because I'm assuming it may be a false start because that offensive line looks like it may have not been set, or it could be the defense. And it is. It's going to be the defense, and it's going to be declined. Defensive offside will be declined. 1st down, Seahawks. And there it is. Shante says, hey, Jay, I just finished my finance class in college. I got a C, but I passed. The class was really kicking my butt. Shout out to you, Shante. At least you got through it. Congratulations. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Good job. Good job. Finance isn't easy, without a doubt. So I'm definitely glad that you chose to actually take that class as well because a lot of people don't even like to take it. So good for you. Good for you. As it's going to be a run for about 2 yards. And it's going to be Carbonet getting to the 43 as it's now 2nd and 8. Downey, it's good, man. It's good. How about you, bro? Iris says it's probably not as extreme. Anything can be DV. Yeah. I mean, we can't say that, you know, it's not as extreme because there shouldn't be any kind of DV at all on both sides. That's just the reality of it. As Geno's going to throw this ball deep, and it's caught. What a catch by Metcalf. What is going on? Metcalf is out here balling today. 34 yards on the catch, and I think he caught this one hand, well, like cradled it. It came down in the pocket, and he just cradled this thing. Okay, yeah, he used both hands. What a catch. What a catch. Here we go. 1st and 10, handoff up the middle, and that's going to be no gain. But Metcalf, man, 34 yards, beautiful catch. And he's out there making plays. It looks like there may be an injury here for the Seahawks as there is a player down, and number 75, he's getting up a little slow. And he's going to come off the field. He's being assisted by the trainers. Garrett Up says, when Shantae start laundering money, don't turn yourself in. Just playing. Congrats. You guys are ridiculous. The boy's going to blow this game. Listen, right now, if Geno can keep throwing the way that he's throwing and the confidence that these Seahawks have right now, this is going to be interesting for sure. Shout out to Sammy. Says, brother, you're doing a great job. Honestly, you're one of the best I watch on YouTube. Why didn't you go to work for ESPN? I'm sure you do much better on this. They on more than they do over there. That's a whole nother conversation, bro. Quick run up the middle by Carbonet. He'll pick up about 5 yards. It'll now be 3rd and 5 from the 18. You know, the thing about ESPN is this, right? At the end of the day, they're going to want to structure, everything that you say. They're going to want to structure, how you handle your platform and all that kind of stuff. And to be honest, if there was ever a deal presented by them, it's something that I have to really, really, sit down and pay attention to and look over. It's not something I would just immediately jump on because, you lose a part of, your identity when you decide to sign on with a company like that. So, yeah. But I do thank you for the love and support, without a doubt. Wally says, Jay is calling a shootout in the first. I mean, that's what we're seeing so far. As, did he get rid of that? Yeah, he got rid of it. So it's going to be incomplete. And now the Seahawks will kick a field goal. And try and tie this thing up here. Bro, you were 2-row for ESPN? Yeah. Yeah, there's just so many things that, could and couldn't be said that, it'd definitely be rough. We're going to have a delay of game here on this flag, and it's going to push the Seahawks back just a little bit. Won't be too much of a big deal, but Pete Carroll is fuming right now. And I do understand why, because obviously 5 yards is 5 yards and it makes the kick a little different. But kick is up, and it's no good. It is no good. Wow. So I'm going to say this. I don't like that flag. I'm not disputing what happened for them to get the delay of game. But it's just so weird how that happens, and then he misses the kick, and now it's a 3-point game. Score is 10-7. Cowboys still up after the missed kick, and that's wild. That's wild. Tyrone says, Jay, stay in the hoodie. Exactly. Ira says, nah, stay the course of what you do, Jay. 3 years really isn't that much time, and you're going to be just fine. Just don't be like Grossi. I've always been like me, without a doubt. I've got, I think now I went and looked over the analytics. I'm at like 2.3 million hours watched. That's how many hours I've been watched doing this. And, I've surpassed the amount of time that, some of these like analysts had back in the day, right? From like putting up numbers and like commentary and sports and stuff. So it's crazy to even say that, right? 2.3 million hours. That's how much I've been watched for. So I actually qualify as a technical like analyst, which is really weird because, right, I don't have a journalism degree or analyst degree or nothing like that, or sports commentary, sports journalist, all that kind of stuff. I did this all on my own. And it's wild to just, be able to have a platform where you can become that and not have to go that route and do it. So here we are. The beautiful thing about having a platform, or whether it's YouTube, wherever you are, you have to play by a certain set of rules, but you don't have to play by the rules of a big conglomerate who actually owns you. And that's the difference. But with that said, ladies and gentlemen, score is 10-7 with a 3-point game after the missed field goal by the Seahawks. And the Cowboys will take over at the 32. Quick timeout commercial break. 1,696 viewers. 335 likes, ladies and gentlemen. The next goal is going to be 500. 500 likes, 500 thumbs up. So make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I just need 165 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and we'll get to that goal. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Cowboys. Quick pass to Ferguson, and that's going to be caught right up the middle for a first down, as he'll pick up 12 yards on the play. First down, Cowboys. All right. Ira says, you should have me guest spot as you, and I'm sure I could have a lot of agreements and debates, like pardon the interruption. Ira, shoot me an email, man. You know, if you want to talk. Listen, I love people coming on talking about sports. It's great, you know. We always have a good time. So, yeah, shoot me an email. Here we go. 1st and 10. Quick throw on a screen, and that's going to be incomplete. This will lead to 2nd and 10. Try to get it over to Turpin. 19 seconds left in this first quarter. Hold the ball. Shout out to Raymond. He's got to hold the ball, man. What do you think about Skip Bayless? Be honest. You know, I mean, like, I don't really listen to the guy, right? I've watched him. I even used to watch him go back and forth with Shannon all the time. I never really paid attention to, like, his mannerisms or him acting a certain way or, you know, all that kind of stuff. I did see the controversial moments between him and Shannon and some of the things that he said. But I never really sat back and was like, oh, I don't like Skip Bayless just because of, you know, who he is or the way that he talks or the way that he, you know, talks about sports and all that kind of stuff. You know, I take people for who they are, right? Skip Bayless is over here. You know, Nick Wright's over here. Stephen A. Smith's over here. You know, like, I just, whoever I'm in the mood for or whoever's making the most sense at that time is who I'm listening to. It's that simple. Like, I don't really get into the whole, like, oh, I don't like this person too much. I mean, unless it's Chris Collinsworth because of the whole voice thing, then yeah, we'll get into that. But beyond Chris Collinsworth, I don't really feed into too many people, without a doubt. Skip is a clickbait bum. Don't know how he's still in the air. People still like him. Drip says, how do you feel about Von Miller? I don't really have a feeling about Von Miller. Honestly, I think, you know, he's not productive, so he should be gone, to be honest. It's just the reality of it. Love the guy as a football player, but, hey, you got to perform. It is what it is. Skip is biased. I like his persona, but he is just another analyst that isn't always factual. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot that comes into this game of sports media, right? You have some people that know how to use controversy for the flair and, use it for the views and the clickbait and to get people riled up and all that kind of stuff. And then you got some of these guys who are, honest. They call the game for what it is and how it is and how long they've been doing it for. And, you got people all in between for sure. That is for sure. Demetrius says Zach Ertz has been released from Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, I seen that. J.J. Watt had released that statement. And supposedly he had come back to the Eagles, yeah. Shout out to you. Skip was actually a journalist here in Dallas for a long time. Yep. Floyd has done much more for the Bills than Vaughn has done. Yeah, Vaughn, I mean, listen, people love Vaughn because of what he did with the Broncos, right? If you go back and look at his last 5 years, I think it's like 5 or 6 years, it compares to nothing to when, Vaughn was in his prime. It's just the reality of it. 1,774 viewers, 361 likes. We're still trying to get to that 500 likes. Ladies and gentlemen, 500 thumbs up. Make sure you hit that that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. We need 138 now. 138 to get to that 500. So if you could hit that thumbs up button, it is appreciated. I remember a time before ESPN when the only way to get the stats was a newspaper. Shout out to you, Timothy. I remember those days. You had to go to the sports section to get your stats for that whole week, that whole Sunday. I remember. Here we go. 3rd and 4 for these Cowboys. As Dak's directing traffic. Snap is off. This is going to be a hit. No, he's going to keep it and run, and he's just short. He's going to be just short. It'll be about 4th and 1 as it was a design quarterback run here. So let's see what they do. Looks like they will go for it. And let's see if they just attempt to draw them off sides or if they're actually going to go for this. As Dak's calling an audible here. And yeah, I don't think they're gonna take this snap. 5 seconds on. They do. Handoff goes to the left side. Big first down. I like it. Pollard on the move for 11 yards, and they'll pick it up as he gets to the 36. Good play. Good play. It was getting down to the wire, and I was like, I don't think they're going to do it. And they went ahead and did it and picked up 11 yards and got the first down. So there it is. Iris is Jay. Can you put your email in the comments? I sure can, my friend. I sure can. And there you go. Oh, it's .com at the end. It's not .vom, it's .com, just so you know. Pollard's going to get this thing again. Makes a quick move, and he'll pick up another first down after 12 yards. So, quick pass. Pollard on the move. And now they're going to get to the 24, 1st and 10. Dak is expecting a baby girl in March with his girlfriend. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. N-Series says, Jay, what games are you planning to do this week? So I'm going to go through the schedule now that I'm feeling a little better. Sunday will make sense. Definitely doing the Bills and Chiefs. You guys know that. That's automatic. No, it's not this week. What am I doing? What am I doing? And this is going to be incomplete 2nd and 10. I got to look through the schedule. I'm like ahead of myself for some reason. But I'll look through the schedule and I'll drop it tomorrow for you guys in the community chat. Just did a sneak anti-troll move, genius. Shout out to you, Father Time. Tyrone says, I like Cowboys fans, but not the Cowboys. Okay. ESPN stinks. Don't know why it's still on the air. Wow. Okay. Well, I'll tell you why. Because of who owns it. There's a lot of money behind it for sure. Nothing to say about the Ravens, Jay. I've been talking about the Ravens all day. You were not here for it. That's what it was. I've been getting my Super Bowl predictions, and I'm having a realistic idea building behind the Ravens right now. Eagles Niners, yes, that is for sure. Eagles Niners is 100%. That is a go. Pete Carroll is always mad about something. Walk and chew gum. Yell some more as long as I can remember. That is for sure. All right, here we go. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. 2nd and 10 for these Cowboys. They're at the 26. Snap is off. Handoff up the middle, and that's going to be about 8 yards on the run. 8 yards on the run. As Dotto gets it, 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. Brother, who you like going to Super Bowl? I'm sure Eagles and Kansas City again. No, I don't think we see Eagles or Kansas City, to be honest. You know, the Eagles are basically one score away from losing a big game. And then, you know, the Chiefs just aren't playing at 100% as far as, you know, what we know they can do. So I just don't see it. Quick pass to CeeDee Lamb. He's going to hurdle and get to about the 2 before he's wrapped up and taken down. And that's going to lead to 1st and goal. 1st and goal for these Cowboys. Shout out to Josh Hawkins. What up, man? What's going on with you? Roger says, go Dallas, go. So there's going to be a flag here. I'm trying to figure out why because I didn't see too much on the play, but it looks like, yeah, they're just going to take it away. So no flag, and it's going to be 1st and goal at the 2. So, yeah. I mean, right now this is very significant because the Seahawks did miss the field goal. So now you're going to have a situation where if the Cowboys can put up 7, it's now a 10-point game. Now a 10-point game. And Sirius says, let's get Power to touchdown now, please. Please. Steve says, Steelers are a dark horse. Yeah, I mean, I'm just not sure yet. This is going to be a quick fake. Dak's going to keep it and then throw it to the back of the end zone, incomplete. It's now 2nd and goal. I like the Steelers coming into the season, and then Kenny Pickett just completely let me down. And then you have this situation to where, he's just being held on or being held up by the defense for most of the season. So I don't think he can basically win in a game where he's needed to go out there and actually put that ball in the air. So it looks like, an eligible man downfield. That's going to be on the Cowboys? Yeah. So it'll be 1st and goal now, but they'll be dropped back to the 7. 1st and goal now from the 7. Shout out to Jacob. What up, man? What's going on with you? It's Lamb or nothing. We'll see. Here we go. 1st and goal from the 7 as Pollard motions. Dak has time. Now he's going to roll out. Quick throw, and this will be incomplete. That's going to be incomplete to CeeDee Lamb. 2nd and goal. Jacob, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. Hi, email sent, and I don't know if you remember the week wisdom talk in those days. Oh yeah, the week wisdom. What else was it? It was the what was the other one? Emotional egoness. Listen, I don't forget nothing. Here we go, 2nd and goal. Snap is off, pressure comes, quick throw, and that's going to be caught. And that is a touchdown by Cooks, making it look easy. Cowboys, touchdown. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. So, pinning the extra point, it's going to be 17-7. And it'll be that 10-point game we are just talking about shortly. Quick shout-outs to Craig Featherston for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Jay, what's your thoughts on the Saturday games this year? I haven't had too much. I did see that there were a few, but I didn't have a chance to really digest them. We'll get to it when we get to it. But yeah, I got to figure out as far as like the schedule for that too, because obviously it's going to be 3 days back to back. So you'll have Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday. So yeah. All right, score 17-7, 10-point game. Quick timeout, commercial break. Ladies and gentlemen. Josh Anthony, shout out to you, bro. Yeah, I had the from what I'm looking at right now, my realistic case scenario is probably Ravens 49ers, which would be absolutely insane. But that's what I'm looking at from where I'm at. Quick timeout, commercial break. Craig says, hail from Alaska. Thank you for the play-by-play. Thanks a lot, Craig. Man, it's really cold outside, but it's nothing like you guys. So I can't even complain because I know Alaska's on a whole different level. Shout out to you, Craig. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for being here. Tigler says, glad you're feeling better, Jay. Just popping through tonight. Got a late writing session. Cheers. Shout out to you, man. Good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Shout out to Mark. What up, bro? Says Dak can still screw up in the fourth like normal. Like normal. Who would win, Ravens or 49ers, and be honest? I don't know. I think you said that with too much bass in your voice. It was like, all right, who's going to win and be honest? Like, what? He's like, you better not get it wrong. I'm betting the house right now. That's a tough one to call, bro. It really is. It's a tough one to call as we have kickoff back to these Seahawks. And Geno Smith and company will take over at their 25, 1st and 10. Yeah, it's kind of, if I had to choose between the Ravens and the 49ers, oh, man. It's so tough to say because you're looking at basically a rookie quarterback making it to that big of a stage versus a veteran quarterback who's just been waiting to get there his whole career. And the level of play, the level of intensity, that's a game of heart. And you've got so much talent on both sides, even though I do think that the 49ers defense probably has a little bit more to their advantage. It'll be crazy. It'll be a crazy game for sure, man. But if I had to choose, I think it'd be 49ers by 3. If I had to, and it'd be a really, really tough 3. But here we go. Handoff up the middle. And this is going to be 5 yards on the run. It'll be 2nd and 5 now as Carbonet gets to the 40. 2nd down. Shout out to Sheila, says, I am just hurt about Vaughn. I have looked up to him, and he just don't seem to be a person that would do that to someone pregnant. But when I seen this had happened before, it really stunned me. The really unfortunate thing about people, right, is you don't really know, right? You just don't know, right? And it's not something that I think that people should be surprised by. I don't think anyone should be surprised about anyone doing anything because humans in general are designed to make mistakes and, do things that probably shouldn't do. So, yeah, I think it's just best to have an open mind in reality of everybody. It's just how life goes, unfortunately. But here we go. 3rd and 5 now for these Seahawks. Pressure comes. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. Breaks a tackle, and that's going to be a big 1st down. And now they're just getting into it as JSN. He'll pick up 11 yards on the play. 1st down. Deborah says, go Niners, we will win. Shout out to you, Deborah. Purple says, I don't look up to sports players or celebrities, just never have. Yeah, that's one of the big things. Like, I always get these questions as far as, who are your role models and who do you look up to? And deep throw here, and this is going to be incomplete, flag, and that's going to lead to a pass interference for Lockett. So move those chains because the Seahawks will have at least 1st and 10 at the 10 here. Unbelievable. Father Time says 2nd inning score. Jay hits a home run. Shout out to you, Father Time. Yeah, as far as idols and role models and stuff like that, I think the only people that should be your role models or people that you look up to is your parents. Because they're the ones that have to raise you. They're the ones that have to show you the way through life. Role models will let you down. That same person that, you looked up to, you try to run up to in a stadium and they'll decline you on an autograph and hurt your feelings and make you feel some kind of way. That's just the reality of it. You can't really look up to these people. You can admire them, right? You can praise them for their skills and what they do and all that kind of stuff, and go out and buy their album or go out and buy their movie. But as far as having these people as role models, they're just humans. That's just the reality of it. Parents screw up too. Yeah, that's true, without a doubt. But those are the people that you should be looking up to because they're the ones that are raising you. So there you go. This is going to be a stop here for Cabernet. He'll lose 5 yards on the run, and that's going to lead to 3rd and goal as we hit the 9-minute mark in the second quarter here. Question, will Darren Bland make another pick six? Not sure. Damn, you sound like you have a problem with Vaughn. How do I sound like I have a problem with Vaughn? Let me know. Drop it in the chat. 3rd and goal. Pressure comes. And this is going to be incomplete. No flag. Yep, there it is. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be a flag on Gilmore. And this is going to be another pass interference. Quick shout out to Jeff King coming through with the $50 super chat. Says, has Dalen got an interception yet? Shout out to you, Jeff King. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. He is not, my friend. He has not got an interception. Also, quick shout out to Perry coming through with the $10 super chat donation as well. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. All right, here we go. 1st and goal after the pass interference as Geno's under center. Calls for motion. Handoff up the middle. Touchdown for your Seahawks, ladies and gentlemen. And there you go. They like said, this thing was going to be a shootout. I said it would be a shootout. And pinning the extra point, it'll be 17-14 as the Seahawks get on the board. And there it is. There it is. Shout out to you guys. John says, sports celebrities are normal humans. I bump into Dan Marino in my city once and just say hi. Yeah, I mean, I've met celebrities. I've hung out with celebrities. I've been, to parties and been in situations. Like I said, they're just people just with a little bit more influence and a little bit more money, And people always hit me up all the time like, oh, Jay, like, don't you ever want to be famous? I'm like, no, I don't want to be famous. I just want to be the guy who loves to call sports and have a good time with you guys, and that's it. I don't want to be able to go to a mall and then as soon as I get there, people are running up to me and trying to take my picture, and I can't go shopping with my girl or my kids. Like it's crazy. I don't want that kind of lifestyle. Some people do, and that's fine if that's what they want. That's their lifestyle, but. For me, it's not the kind of attention that I want. Steve says, will Mike Tomlin draft his son from Boston College? That'd be interesting. Without a doubt. Jeff King says, we got a game. Yes, we do. 3-point game, 17-14. I saw Kevin Nash once. He was with his kid. I felt it was disrespectful to interrupt his day. Yeah, I mean, you'll have a whole lot of people that, just when somebody's out with their family and, you got these people running up to them while they're eating with their kids or eating with their girl. And it's like, yo, like, can I get your autograph? And they got a spoon of soup going in their mouth. It's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, I don't want that. So, yeah. Parents should be role models. Exactly. Shout out to you, Cardell. Mark says, doubting your man cred if you like shopping with the wife. Just kidding. Mark, if you don't like shopping with your girl or your wife or whatever, then you're missing out on a bonding experience that could definitely help you out. I'm just going to say that. That's all. Definitely missing out. That is for sure. What in the world is this? Quick timeout commercial break. Just got this like weird update for some reason. Okay. But why? Shout out to Antonio. Says that's why we watch you, Jay. Shout out to you, Antonio. They ain't special. They put their pants on just like us, one leg at a time. Yes, they do. Shout out to Captain. Says all I want to do is sit in the box suites during a Chiefs game and have my boyfriend score a touchdown and have all my fans cry when it happens. Yeah, that's a very interesting reference, my friend. A very, very interesting reference. All right, here we go. Here we go. This is going to be kicked back to the Cowboys. They'll take it at the 25. And that'll lead to 1st and 10 at the 25 for the Cowboys. You guys got me all over the place right now. All right, let me just get that fixed. And that's done. There we go. All right. Purple says, I can't buy as much when my husband goes shopping with me. Listen, you just got to have the conversation beforehand, right? Here we go. 1st and 10. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. That's going to be a couple yards on the play. It'll now be 2nd and 8 as Pollard tries to get it going. Ryan says, Jay, when you get big, you're going to get some bodyguards like Naruto and Wick. So, the whole like bodyguard thing is fine, but what are you going to do if, they get to your bodyguards and, there's one left? You're just going to stand there and be like, man, I wish I had one more bodyguard. Or are you going to know how to protect yourself, right? I think that's what's most important. Who wants to pay these guys $50,000, to protect you, which I get some people do. Some people do need that, right? Somebody like Floyd Mayweather who, if you ever seen him, he's like a midget compared to his bodyguard. Let me not say that. He's looks like a short person compared to his bodyguards. He's got to pay that money because of people, coming up and trying him and all that kind of stuff. Here we go, 3rd and 1. As this is going to be another handoff, and they'll pick up the 1st down as Pollard picks up 2 yards on the run. There it is. Hey, Jay, do you think the Broncos are a playoff team? So, right now, it's very interesting considering the percentage. But, yeah, it's quite possible you could see Denver in the playoffs. It's possible. As Dak Prescott throws on a screen, this is going to be caught by Ferguson, makes a quick move, and he'll pick up the 1st down. Shout out to Jory. What up? What's going on with you? Craig says, that's why I carry. Right? There you go. Shout out to you. You guys are hilarious there. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Cowboys. Dak in the shotgun. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. And that'll be CeeDee Lamb for 8 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. Mayweather is watching. He's coming for you. That's fine. If he want to come by himself, that's fine. That's a whole different ball game. I'm 230. I don't care how much you boxed. When you 5'4" and 100 pounds, you go up against something that's 230. It's gonna be a long night. This is gonna be a handoff to Dottle, who'll get no gain on the run. It'll now be 3rd and 1. I can count the people on one hand who can legally carry that I know. Shout out to you, Ryan. Shout out to Jeff. Says, why would anyone want to live like that? I'll take the money, but they can keep the bodyguards, right? That's what I'm saying. I'll take the money. They can keep the lifestyle and the bodyguards and all that. I'm good. I don't need all that. Here we go. 3rd and inches. 3rd and inches. And this is going to be a sneak. Yeah, this will be a sneak by Prescott. He'll pick up 2 yards, and that's going to be first down as they get to the 40. Gary says time for a pick 6. He's playing it smart, man. He's playing it smart. I don't see Mr. Prescott throwing a pick on this drive. Not at all. Damon says Mayweather will put you to sleep. You think Mayweather hits hard? You really think so? The man who runs, hits, jabs, runs, just survives in the ring? Just saying. What you're basically saying is Mayweather can get in the ring with a heavyweight and win. When you're saying stuff like that, just so you know. Make it make sense. 2nd and 3. 2nd and 3. 4 minutes, 14 seconds on the clock and rolling. Snap is off. This is going to be a handoff to Pollard, and he'll pick up the 1st and 10. Mayweather carries $1 million everywhere he goes. If he didn't have bodyguards, he's a walking payday. But why? He can box. Why he need bodyguards? He can box. He'll put people to sleep. As this is going to be a handoff, and Reed on the Seahawks makes a strong stop. That's going to be a loss of 4 yards on Pollard. It'll now be 2nd and 14. 2nd and 14. You wouldn't want any part of Mayweather. Come on, buddy. Okay, if that's the case, then why does he walk around with bodyguards? If Mayweather's that bad, why does he walk around with bodyguards? I mean, you could walk through a mall out in Vegas and catch Mike Tyson by himself with his girl. Why Mike Tyson ain't got all them bodyguards? Let me know. As it's now going to be 3rd and 7 after the 7-yard pass to Dowdle. It said he'll put you to sleep by boring you to sleep. Oh, man. For real, if he knows how to fight, why he got bodyguards? That's what I'm saying. Mike Tyson is broke? Okay. You really don't know what you're talking about. But here we go. 3rd and 7. Pressure comes. Prescott throws. This is going to be caught, breaking some tackles, and that will be a big first down, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. 2-minute warning. Mike's not that paid. Oh my goodness. Mike Tyson's broke, huh? Okay. If that's the case, 50 Cent is too. 50 Cent's broke too. So is Kanye West. Don't make me get y'all riled up. I'm almost over this sickness and I'm feeling good. Don't make me get y'all riled up. I'll do it. You know I don't care. Shout out to Zion. Says, who's your favorite team? Bills Mafia. Says because pro boxers are considered deadly weapons, so bodyguards handle stuff to protect their boxer legally. Okay. So, there's a difference between individuals who have to get bodyguards because they're not respected, right? And they're not feared enough to where some idiot will just come up to them and try them or try to put them in a situation to where obviously, they would need a bodyguard to handle it. And then there's other boxers that we know who are worth hundreds of millions of dollars that could literally walk into any establishment by themselves because they have the respect and the fear of everybody, and they don't have to worry about having bodyguards. So make it make sense. Make it make sense. Shout out to you, Gerald. What up, man? What's going on with you? In his prime, Mike was untouchable? Oh, without a doubt. So in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, 1,936 viewers, 442 likes. We're trying to get to 500. Make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. See, here's the thing about boxing and all that kind of stuff, right? Anybody could, get into boxing and then go have a career and all that kind of stuff. When you box, you're forced to box inside that ring. You're forced to box inside of this structure. And when you take a boxer and let's say put him up against an MMA fighter or put him up against someone that does taekwondo or all that kind of stuff, you're hoping that this boxer can catch this person that's moving outside of the realm of being in a ring. So sure, just because someone could fight and they look good in the ring doesn't mean that they can go out here in these streets and still win these fights. Got to pay attention and know what's really going on. Here we go, 1st and goal. And this is going to be Dak just keeping it. He's going to run for about 4 yards. It'll now be 2nd and goal at the 6. Shout out to Patty coming through with the $10 super chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, Patty. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Shout out to you, Trevor. Much love, man. Trevor already knew where I was going with that. Shout out to you, man. Mayweather is a social spotlight craver. That's why he rolls with a ton of people. But make no mistake, he would put you in intensive care. Okay. All right. I mean, if that's what you think, that's what you think. That's totally fine. Let me guess, you the kind of person that would let Floyd Mayweather disrespect you because you think he could beat you up. Like if that's the case, you think he could beat you up too, and you'll be like, you do whatever he wants you to do. You'll be out and about, and he'll walk by, and he'll be like, come kiss my shoes, and you'll do it because you'll be like, oh, Floyd will beat me up. I better go do it. Get out of here, man. You better wake up. You better wake up. Shout out to Chicago Carl. What up, man? Says, what's good, Jay? How you feel about the bare knuckle boxing? Yeah, listen. Talk about want no part of. I want no parts of anybody that's okay with bare knuckle boxing. They can have it. They can have it. We gonna have to handle them a whole different way. Because anybody that's okay with getting their face bashed in with bare knuckles, they got to be handled a whole different way. I'm not going to get into that. I'm just telling you what time it is. Shout out to Regarded. Much love. Shout out to you. Per Google, Mike is worth $10 million. Yeah, and that's just what they think he's worth. That's not the actual number, Without a doubt. All right, so it's going to be 3rd and goal. Minute 49 on the clock. Shout out to Jeff King coming through with another $20 super chat. Says, as I said to you earlier, my friend, don't know how you keep your cool at times. P.S. has not caught an interception yet. Shout out to you, Jeff. Much love. Much love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the donation. Dak Prescott's going to step up, and he'll go down. This will lead to Fourth down and a potential field goal. So yes, like that conversation we had earlier, you know, it's funny, man. It's funny. You already know though. You already know. You already know. If you guys had access to the Jay and Jeff King conversations, those would be tapes for sure. Shout out to Purple says exactly, but that's not broke. Exactly, right? People, we're at a point in society where people think $10 million is broke. That's crazy. Mike Tyson's broke. The man's worth $10 million on paper, right? That's not including all the other stuff that they don't know about. But nowadays, $10 million is broke. It's crazy. Here we go, 4th and goal. And it looks like they're going to go for it, and they do. Pressure comes, and there's going to be a hold, and it looks like Dak ran in for the touchdown, but it's coming back. It's coming back. There's going to be a hold here, and that's going to force them to go ahead and kick the field goal. So there you go. Mark says, I want to be broke like Mike. I want to be like Mike. Right? I want to be like Mike. Oh man, it's funny. It's funny. So the holding flag, and that's going to push the Cowboys back. They'll be at the 13 now, on this 4th and goal, and go ahead and kick the field goal with 1:33 left on the clock in this second quarter. And here we go. 31-yarder, kick is up. Just inside. It is good. And there you go. Wait, there's a flag. Oh boy, what are we doing? There's a flag here. So what's the flag on? What's going on? Gotta see. What's the flag on? We got a congregation of refs here as they're trying to figure out who this flag's on and what's it for. Was it too many men on the field? Oh, no. So it's going to be unnecessary roughness. So the field goal is good. Unnecessary roughness after the field goal on the Seahawks. So there you go. All right. Basketball is my favorite sport. I like to shoot my free throws and some jorts. Okay. You can live very nice on 10 million. Very, very nice, without a doubt. Quick shout out to the real Chris as well as Jay Hollywood for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Tyson is my dude. No one better. Yeah, Tyson's always my favorite boxer. Always my favorite boxer, without a doubt. If you grew up watching Mike Tyson, or even if you were around during his era, there was nobody like Mike. This man's neck was ridiculously large. Like, his neck was just absolutely ridiculous. No, you will never see another Mike Tyson neck in his prime in your life. Ever. It was that ridiculous. So, yeah. Tyson makes royalties on anything to do with him. He will never be broke. Never. He'll never be broke. Without a doubt. Shout out to you, Ira. So we're in a quick timeout commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. And, yeah, I mean, Mike Tyson was the first boxer to have a video game. What does that tell you? George Foreman and Joe Louis. I'm not forgetting them at all, but Mike Tyson had the first video game, without a doubt. All the other games came after that one. But here we go. So these Cowboys will send it back to the Seahawks. Kick is off, and this is going to be a touchback. They'll take it from the 25, 1st and 10 with a minute 30 on the clock and no timeouts. So there you go. There you go. Sparks says, geesh, did I date myself by saying off the chain? Quick shout out to Big Show Entertainment coming through with the $20 super chat. Says, plus Iron Mike was unpredictable and mean as hell. Shout out to you, Big Show Entertainment. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you for your first ever super chat. It is much, much appreciated. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. So this is going to be a quick pass here by Geno. It's going to lead to it being incomplete. It is now 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Everyone of Tyson's opponents had the size advantage, and Mike just bullied him. Crazy. Without a doubt. Steve says, who are you voting for? I have the Cowboys, my friend. That was my prediction. The Cowboys by a touchdown as we have a quick run here. And that will be Carbonet for about 7 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 3. As they were trying to hold him down so he couldn't get up. And it's amazing all the little tricks that football have. And there's nothing you can do about it. Just someone's laying on you. You're trying to get up so you can get the ball back to the line. And as the clock's ticking, 3rd and 3. 56 seconds on the clock. 3rd and 3 for these Seahawks. 10 seconds on the play clock. And here we go. Snap is off. Geno in trouble. Throws. That's going to be caught. Plenty of space. Stays. No, he gets out of bounds. And that's going to be 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Evander deserved it. The ear thing? Come on now. Really? I don't think anybody deserves to get their ear bit off, but hey. Shout out to Anna. What up, Anna? What's going on with you? Here we go. 1st and 10 for the Seahawks. Snap is off. Pressure comes. I think the Cowboys may have jumped. This is going to be a free play. And that's going to be incomplete, but they did jump. And this may be offsides. Maybe offsides. 90 was the era of great heavyweight boxers. Yeah, to be honest, I don't think we'll ever see another 90s era of boxing. Ever. That was a different time for sure. He was headbutting Mike. So you think that someone deserves to get their ear bitten off for headbutting? Like the whole ear? I don't think there's a wrong answer. I'm just asking because it is kind of interesting. So the holding is going to be declined, and they're going to go with the offsides on Armstrong, and that's going to lead to 1st and 5 at the 48 with 41 seconds on the clock here for the Seahawks. Kathy says, come on, defense. Shout out to you, Kathy. Quick shout out to David Romero for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Tech 713 what up, Tech? Says this is actually a closer game than what I thought it would be. Yeah, like I was saying before we really got into this thing, I did expect this to be a shootout. I did, and that's what we're seeing right now. As Geno steps up, throw will be incomplete. Clock will stop at 31 seconds. It's now going to be 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5. Holyfield beat Tyson twice. Tyson bit him because he knew he wasn't as good. Yeah, it came to a point where, Tyson was just out of it, right? He was, doing some bad things in his life. He wasn't taking care of his body. And, Holyfield was in the best shape, ready to go. Um, and that's unfortunate because Prime Tyson was unstoppable. But here we go. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. And it's going to be no gain for Dallas. This will lead to third down, but there's a flag. There is another flag here. And we got to see what's going on here. So it's going to be another defensive offsides. They're jumping this line. I mean, they're jumping this line. They're getting the Geno real fast. And I've been kind of wondering why they've been getting the Geno so fast. But it's because they're jumping the line. They're getting hit with these offsides now. So now it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47 with 33 seconds on the clock. Don King ruined Mike? Yeah, without a doubt. 100%. But, that was because Mike just, he hadn't really learned how to take care of himself, and he had no one around him who was going to do it. And the one man that could have, passed away. So you guys know the story. Some of you do, some of you don't, but that's just the reality of it. Holyfield didn't meet Mike in his prime. Yeah, he didn't meet him in his prime, And a lot of people try to say that he did, but he didn't meet Mike in his prime. Mike in his prime would have destroyed Evander Holyfield. 3rd and 2, quick throw. This is going to be caught, and that's going to be Lockett picking up 9 yards. It'll now be 1st and 10 as the Seahawks get to the 30. This game is a shootout. Good call, Jay. Shout out to you, Wally G. Yeah, man. Chad says boxing is dead. Yeah, it's in a bad spot right now for sure, without a doubt. Nathan says things changed after Tyson lost Cuss. Yeah, after he lost Cuss, it was over. The whole thing changed. Don King then had him under his influence, and it was kind of like the downhill of Mike Tyson. As Geno's going to go deep here to the end zone. That is going to be caught. What a catch. Are you kidding me? He was draped and brought it down in the end zone, and there's a flag. But I think this stands. And this may give the Seahawks the lead going into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. What a game. What a game. This is caught. Does he keep possession? Oh, no, I think he did. It hit the ground, but I think he held on. So either way, what's going to happen is this. They're either going to give them the touchdown because he has possession, even though the ball hit the ground, because he had it while it hit the ground. It didn't come jarred loose. He held on. But if they don't, it's going to be 1st and goal. This is going to be a close one because it could go either way. It may be reversed, and they'll probably give it to him 1st and goal, to be honest, though. That's what I'm thinking. N-Tier says boxing is coming back. UFC's fighters know moving to boxing for the money. Geno will win a title soon. Yeah, I love baseball. I love football. Boxing, right? I love boxing. It just hasn't been what it was in the late 80s, early 90s. Even throughout, the early 2000s, the Hector Camachos, the Fernando Vargases, those guys are so far and in between now, and you just don't see them anymore, Prince Nassim and them boys, all those Paulie Malignaggi, all them guys, you don't get that kind of magic in the sport anymore, and that's what made boxing back then. The Roy Jones Jr.'s and, all those guys. It's just different. Shout out to Loretta. Says hi from Montana. Shout out to you. I'm good, Loretta. How are you? I'm good. Prince Nassim was overhyped. he was overhyped, but he brought that entertainment value to the sport, and he boxed. He didn't just run around the ring and, hit a couple times and then hope to win. He actually boxed, and when the fight was over, right, his face was beat up, but he brought you that entertainment value. He talked his garbage, and, that's why I respected him, without a doubt. When he says, "Hey Jay, I'm late. What them Cowboys doing tonight, Dak and company?" We basically have a shootout right now. That's what we got for right now. Cowboys are doing okay. They're doing okay. There's not really too much you can hate on about the Cowboys right now because they're moving the ball, they're scoring. The defense, though, too many mistakes, too many issues, and that's where we are right now. Without a doubt. Roy Jones Jr. was the man. Shane Mosley, too. Shane Mosley was another one. So here we go. They're going to say it's incomplete because the ball did kind of bobble at the end. So they're going to take away the touchdown. But like I said, this will probably be first and goal because of the penalty. And so we'll have to see here how they run this. 7 seconds on the clock. I think you got to go ahead and go with the sneak, Geno. Get this thing in and go ahead and get the score. So they took away the touchdown. It's now 20-14. It's first and goal at the 1. Quick throw. It's going to be caught. There it is. Touchdown. And that's going to be by Fant, ladies and gentlemen. Fant will get the touchdown. No. Kobe Parkinson gets it. Fant was just in the way. So Kobe Parkinson will get the touchdown, and there it is. So confirm it now. And 5 seconds on the clock. So there you go. I see 7 seconds. Would you attempt to run? Ooh. So McCarthy was trying to call a timeout. And now they're saying that there's no touchdown? What is going on in this game? Oh, wow. So McCarthy called a timeout. So scratch the touchdown for the second time. And here we go again. First and goal again. What are they doing? Another quick throw, and it's caught by Metcalf. Does this one's caught? Stan? There's a flag. There's a flag. This is crazy. This is so crazy. What are they doing? Okay, so the flag was on the defense. It's going to be declined. Count the touchdown by Metcalf. Wow. This is absolutely insane. Literally 3 times before they could really get in and count this touchdown, but they finally get it in. Slant play to Metcalf. Touchdown is good. It's verified, confirmed. So there you go. Extra point is up. It is good. And there you go. Seahawks are up 21-20, and they will most likely go into halftime up by 1. So there you go. Shout out to Shante. Says all that just to get the touchdown over and over again. Right? Twice. Hard 804 says they tried. They did. They definitely tried. They didn't want that touchdown to get in at all. At all. Got ourselves a shootout, ladies and gentlemen. Got ourselves a shootout. Let's go. Shout out to Frederica. Says find the refs, period. Shout out to you, Frederica. Much love. Well, you got McCarthy in the sideline calling a timeout. No one's paying attention to him, so they don't call it. Then the touchdown happens. And then there's a flag after they get the touchdown, and they finally get it in. So there it is. 21-20 is the score. Seahawks will have a 1-point lead going into halftime, ladies and gentlemen. I agree the night games are the heaviest bets and the most vulnerable to shenanigans. Shout out to you, Astrology. So here we go. They're going to go down after the kickoff, and that is it. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Quick timeout commercial break. We're at halftime, and I will be back for the third quarter. Shout out to you guys. It's been a very, very interesting game for sure. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and we are back to it, starting this third quarter. So, here we go. Cowboys will be sending it to the Seahawks. It's going to be 1st and 10 after the touchback at the 25. Uh, Seahawks are in a very, very interesting situation right now, right? They're up by one. They're getting the ball starting this third quarter. Right now, they got the momentum. So here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10 as we have motion. Geno's under center. This is going to be a handoff up the middle, and they'll pick up about 2 yards on the play. This will lead to 2nd and 8 as we get started here. 2nd and 8. All right. Quick shout outs to Kelly Burton as well as. It's not showing up now for some reason. Okay. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. And here we go. 2nd and 8. 8 seconds on the play clock. And this is going to be a play fake as Geno rolls out. Quick throw. Gets it out to the flat. And that's going to be caught for about 6-7 yards. And that'll be JSN for 6 yards. 3rd and 2. As the Seahawks are trying to move this ball. Now, right now, if you're the Cowboys, you need this stop. You need this ball back. And you need to get the momentum back. Because right now it's not in your favor. It's not in your favor. You're at home. Defense has been costing you yards. And here we go. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Quick throw. It's caught. And that will be Metcalf breaking tackles. And he'll get 13 yards on the play. It's now 1st and 10. Seahawks out here balling right now. Let's go. Why is there not a Seahawk emoji? I can't find a cowboy emoji in my choices either. It's interesting. I'm actually glad I tuned into this game. Thought it'd be a blowout. I said at the beginning of this thing we'd see a shootout, and here we are, Jeff. Shout out to you. 1st and 10. This is going to be a handoff. Run up the middle, fighting for it every yard and picking up about 12 yards. And that's going to be another 1st down as Carbonet gets it going. And there it is. Quick shout out to Embry Harrison. Happy birthday, man. Let's go. Shout out to you. Happy birthday to Embry. Let's go. Iris says, feed Metcalf. Dude's a beast. He is. He is. Teddy says, the hell is going on? This offense is clicking right now as Geno's back under center. 1st and 10. And this is going to be another handoff. Tries to hit that left edge, and he'll pick up about 7 yards. It's now going to be 2nd and 3, but there is a flag. There is a flag. So this is going to be face mask on the defense. So add to the end of that play, 1st down for the Seahawks as they get to the 18. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Too many mistakes, and if Dallas does just so happen to lose this game, it's going to be because of all these mistakes and all these issues, just like that one. So here we go. We have motion. Snap is off. Geno throws. This is going to be caught. No, it's going to be dropped incomplete. It'll now be 2nd and 10. So, yeah, it's going to be 2nd and 10 at the 18 with 12 minutes and 5 seconds on the clock left in this 3rd quarter. Mark says, think about how good Ward is after shutting down Metcalf. Yeah. Well, this is a whole different game. That is for sure. So here we go. 2nd and 10. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. And that's going to be Metcalf fighting for another 1st down. And they're going to say that this ball was ripped out, but I'm assuming no. Are they going to give him that for progress, or do they blow it dead? Which one? Did they not blow it dead? What are we doing here? What are we doing here? Because he did pick up the 1st down, but it was ripped out after he did. So, okay, they're giving it to him. 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the 8. 1st and goal at the 8. Barbecue sauce fingers. Oof. Says Jay, do you think it's going to be an upset? To be honest, I don't think this is a game where, the word upset would be used. Seahawks have a winning record right now. So, yeah, I don't think this is not like one of those upset games. I think people expected it to, be a Cowboys win, but I don't think it's an upset if they lose. Here we go. Second and goal. Run up the middle, and that's going to be no gain on the run. It's now third and goal. Third and goal. Bland is a fraud. He can't lock up half decent wide receivers and is a stat patter. TJ Watt, Crosby, and Myles Garrett all had far better Defensive Player of the Year conversations to me. Jackson, I like it to a degree, but, I mean, at the same time, to say that Bland's not in the conversation, I mean, he's definitely got to be in the conversation. You know, you can talk about who he's locked up and who he hasn't, but in regards to being in the conversation, I think he's definitely there. So, Geno's is going to keep this thing, run up the middle, and that is a touchdown. Wow. What is going on? There's a flag. There is a flag. Hold on. We got to see what's going on. I'm sure there's going to be some kind of a hold here. We know how this goes. Or holding. Oh, the holding's on the defense. Wow. Okay. I like watching Metcalf running the 100 meter at the Prefontaine meet, like a Peterbilt racing some Ferraris. Typical Dallas can't win the big game. Shout out to Teresa. Says, holy cow, that is a cat. Hey, Jane. Oh, yeah. He's just like perching up there. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, he's a big boy. He is a big boy. He's looking at the shiny reflection as I'm looking up the live money line off the phone. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. They will score, so it's going to be 28-20 now after the extra point. So yeah, things are starting to get interesting for these Seahawks. Scores 28-20, and we've got 10 minutes and 1 second left in this third quarter. So there it is. There it is. Shout out to you, Gary. Best I could emoji. Feather with the dancing. Okay. Yes says Cowgirls lost. Wow. Shout out to you, Alex. Much love, yo. Flag. There's a flag. Saying there. That a lot. Hey, listen. I was told that I complain too much about refs' calls. That's what someone said about me the other day. And I was like, this is news to me because I rarely talk about the refs. I just say what they called and I keep it moving. But because I was talking about their beloved and precious Eagles, I was talking about the refs too much. So there you go. No Cowboys, no Seabirds. I do ballroom dancing. Okay. Shout out to you, Cardell. Shout out to you, Roddy. Much love, man. Yeah, make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. What do we got? We're at 549. So make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for the support. All right. All right. Bama wins, take a spot in the playoffs. Third team, come on. How did the Commanders beat the Seahawks? Listen, the Commanders are a weird team. Like, I feel like there's been a few games that, you know, they came close to winning that they shouldn't have, including the Eagles twice. And, yeah. So, Seattle did score again, Jason. Scores 28-20. As we have kickoff back to the Cowboys. And this is going to lead to a touchback, as it's now going to be 1st and 10 at the 25. 25. says Commanders have a weird team for like 5 years now. Commanders is a corny name. Well, you know. Who had the Hawks with 40, not even me. Laugh out loud. All right, here we go. Prescott in trouble, gets out of it. He's going to throw, and this is going to be incomplete. And there's a flag. So I'm thinking this is going to be some kind of a pass interference or holding. And it looks like it's going to be holding. So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Cowboys 30. The Cowboys 30. So here we go. This is going to be a handoff up the middle for about 6 yards. And that's going to lead to 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4. Says I'm rooting for 60+ total point shootout. Wow. We're almost there. Shout out to Jeff King coming through with $10 super chat. Says, folks, too tired to hang. My best to you all. If Daylon gets an interception, please message me. Laugh out loud, Jay. Thanks as always. Purple, good night, folks. Shout out to you, Jeff. Much love. Thank you for the support. Iris says, Jay, do you think the Bills slide into the playoffs? I'm not sure. I'm really not. You got the Chiefs, you got the Cowboys. There's a lot going on there. And the defense is just in shambles right now, so yeah. I missed it. Where did the 7 come from? I started betting on Seattle in the 2nd. Shout out to Scott. What up, man? Scott Coley in the house. Much love, bro. It says, but a few weeks, I guess the Chiefs are moving as swift as they should. As swift. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Cowboys. Dak under center. It's going to be a handoff to Daldo, and he'll get about 2 yards on the play. It's now going to be 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Pete Carroll wears me out watching him pacing fast up and down the sideline. That is hilarious. 2nd and 8. 8 minutes and 33 seconds left on the clock. And here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. This is going to be caught by Ferguson. And that's going to be a big 1st down as he gets 15 yards on the play. And they'll get to the 42. 1st and 10. The curse in Buffalo continues with Von Miller. Seneca money was a bad decision. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Reaper Fate for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. So 1st and 10 now as they get to about the 42. And Seahawks do jump. You got a free play here for Prescott. And he's going to throw this up. It is picked off, but it doesn't matter.
Folks too tired
because
to
the defense did jump.
If Dalen gets an interception, please message me. Lol.
So it's going to be 1st and 5.
Always. Purple. Winking face.
1st and
winking
5.
face. Winking
also,
face.
quick shout out to
LOL.
Landon McCrae
Goodbye,
for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Jackson says, Jay, imagine telling someone at the start of the season the Bills and the Bengals would have less than a 50% chance of making the playoffs. Listen, that's how this thing goes, man. It's the NFL. You know, when you got injuries, you got people out, you know, just how the cookie crumbles sometimes. Unfortunately. So here we go. 1st and 5 for these Seahawks with 7 minutes and 40. Sorry, for these Cowboys with 7 minutes and 43 seconds left. They're on the Seahawks side. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Dak's going to roll out and just keep this thing. But wait a minute. I think he crossed that line. He threw it at the last second, but I think he crossed the line. But there's going to be a flag here. So we'll have to see what this flag is about. It may be defensive pass interference. We'll have to see. The Cowboys are still going to win this game for sure. So yeah, it's going to be Woolen who gets caught for holding this time. So it went from the Cowboys and all the flags in the first half to now the Seahawks getting all the flags in this half, which, okay. All right, refs. And it's going to be 1st and 5 now. First and 10. 1st and 10. And here we go. Dak back under center. This is going to be a handoff to Pollard. He'll get about a yard on the run. It'll now be 2nd and 9 as it gets to the 30. Says lost best cornerback, best linebacker, and a very good defensive line in 1 year. 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8 now for these Cowboys. And, you know, the big thing that when we get into these kind of games, right, the hard, drawn-out divisional ones, they're always surprising, right? Nobody expected Seattle to have 28 points right now. That is a fact. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Dak steps up, throws, and this will be caught. And that's going to be a 1st down for the Cowboys as CeeDee Lamb reels it in. And he'll pick up about 9 yards on the catch. So there you go. 1st and 10 as he gets to the 21. Snowstorm on Christmas and earthquake at new stadium site. Very, very rare. Really? When did that happen? Or was there a... Or you're just guessing. I see. Shout out to you. 1st and 10 for the Cowboys is Dak in trouble. He's just going to toss this away. And that's going to be incomplete. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. Landon says, I'm a big Cowboys fan. Shout out to you, Landon. Let's go. Iris says, figure Cowboys would win by at least 2 scores. I had them by 7. That was my prediction. I had them by 7. Ivan Franklin, what up, man? What's going on with you, bro? Patrick says, I think the Cowboys might suck for real. Well, 2nd and 2. 2nd and 2. 6 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Quick throw. This is going to be incomplete. And there's going to be a flag. There's going to be a flag. As I think Wagner's probably going to get hit with pass interference. And he does. Here it is. So now it's 1st and 10 at the 19. Wow, it is now Flag City against Seattle. It's completely changed. It was flags everywhere for the Cowboys in the first half, and now it's flags everywhere for Seattle, in which, I mean, you could say that, you know, there was some contact there that probably shouldn't have been, but there you go. All right. So 1st and 10 now for the Cowboys. Dak drops back, in trouble, gets out of it. No, he's going to go down, and that's going to be a sack. Loss of about 3 yards. It's now 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Quick shout out to Ming Davis for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Thank you. So it's now going to be 2nd and 13 with 6 minutes left on the clock in this third quarter as the Cowboys are at the 22. Refs are trying to help you out. They're throwing your flags for you left and right. You got to punch it in. Here we go. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Dak throws to the end zone, and it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete as it's now 3rd and 13, but there's another flag. There is another flag. This is insane. What is going on? Wow. So illegal contact on Seattle, and now it's 1st and 10 at the 17. I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss for words right now. We've had about 8 flags in the last 8 plays. It was a hold, though. It definitely was a hold. Seahawks, get it together, because that definitely was a hold. Stop holding. Like, what are you doing? So here we go. 1st and 10. Dak under center. Can we have a play without a flag? As this is going to be a handoff to Pollard, and he is ripped down immediately. Loss of 3 yards. And that's Adams bringing it down. It's now going to be 2nd and 13. 2nd and 13. Refs should just kick the Seahawk defenders. What is the record for the most penalties in a game? I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. I'll have to look it up. 2nd and 13 for these Cowboys at the 20 as we approach the 5-minute mark. Quick throw on a screen. Ferguson on the move, breaking tackles, and he's going to pick up the big 1st down and gets hit. He pays for it, but he stands up and gives that 1st down mark. He ate that shot. He ate it. I like it. This is what you pay to see for. Let's go. Good job, Ferguson, on the catch there and standing right up after the hit and shrugging it right off. I like it. Frame says, you're the calmest person I know watching football. Soothing and calm. Yeah, I mean, we get a little hype when there's a touchdown and stuff like that, but, I don't need to be all crazy and stuff. Some people, they do too much. They do too much. We family friendly over here. We have a good time. We enjoy the game, and that's how we do it. 1st and goal. As Prescott throws on a slant, that's going to be batted down, almost picked off. It's going to be incomplete. As it's now 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal. Ferguson reminded me of Witten tonight. I agree. Ferguson, he's looking good. He's looking good, without a doubt. Almost an interception. Almost. As you had 2 defenders there, but he just couldn't reel it in. But yeah, that could have been picked off for sure. So here we go. 2nd and goal. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. This is tossed to Pollard. Cuts back inside, and that's going to be a touchdown for the Cowboys. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. Pollard gets in on the play for 6 yards, and that's going to lead to a touchdown. And I'm assuming they're going to go ahead and try to go for 2 here. And we'll see what happens. It's crazy, though. Jay is the yin to my yang. Shout out to you, Chicago Carl. So what are they going to do? Are they going to kick it, or are they going to go for 2? It looks like they're going to kick it. Wow. Okay. So they're going to kick it and make it a 1-point game. I don't understand the strategy, Cotton. But, hey. All right. It's a 1-point game now. 28-27 with 3 minutes and 41 seconds left in this 3rd quarter. Lorenzo says, man, what a penalty fest. Without a doubt. The defense is hurting the team for sure. EO SRT says, touchdown. Yes, sir. All right, quick timeouts. Commercial break. Commercial break. All right, everybody. So now 3 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock left in this third quarter. Score is 28-27 after the touchdown by the Cowboys. And now it's going to be the Seahawks' turn with a 1-point lead. 1-point lead. Norma says, Jay, how do you feel about Flacco? Him being at the second, I would like to see him come more as like a, consultative role and more of a mentor. But yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure yet. We'll have to see. Here we go. 1st and 10. As this is going to be a handoff up the middle for about 3 yards. And it's now 2nd down. 2nd down. Lamar or Vic? I got to go Vic. Yeah, I got to go Vic. Flacco was decent for his time. For sure. So here we go. Quick 2nd and 7 as Geno back under center. It's going to be motion. Deep throw, and that's going to be almost picked off to Metcalf, but that's going to be incomplete as Gilmore tried to come down with it, and Metcalf just rips him down. And that's going to lead to 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Why not go for 2? I said the same thing. Vic or Randall Cunningham? I got to go Randall because Randall had the better arm and he was mobile too. But yeah, I got to go Randall on that one. Here we go. 3rd and 7. 3rd and 7. Geno takes a snap. And that's going to be thrown and intercepted. Wow. What a play on the ball. And who is that? We got to see who picked this thing off. Because if it was Bland, we got to hit up Jeff. So let's see here. Yep, it was picked off by Bland. There it is. Wow. Picked off Lockett too. That's strong. That's a strong play there. And brought it down. And Geno is hot about it. That is for sure. Quick timeout commercial break. Wow. This game is definitely a roller coaster. For sure. Shout out to Jet, Bills Mafia. Sparks says Bland finally got a pick. Who was asked? Jeff King. Jeff King was. Depends what you need. Moon could sling it with anyone, and Randall would be able to rush and move the pocket. Without a doubt. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for these Cowboys. This is going to be a handoff up the middle. And this is going to lead to about 3 yards on the run for Dotto. It's now 2nd and 7. J2D2 says, I hope the Bills make the playoffs. We'll see. Sean Knox, what up, man? What's going on with you? And here we go. It's going to be 3rd down. 3rd down. 3rd and 5 at the 33. What up, Jason? I heard you had the flu. Hope you feel. Yeah, it wasn't a flu. It was just some kind of like bacterial viral thing going around, and luckily, I'm to the point where I'm getting over it. Semino says, fighting to stay awake. Really? Got about 30 minutes left. Says Al Harris, we used to call him Toast because he's always getting burned. John says, hey Jay, if you have back problems and you're sleeping on the floor because money is scarce, what would you do? Let's first figure out why the money is scarce, right? Let's start there. Is this person working? Are they unemployed? Like what exactly is going on there? Let's start there so we can figure it out. But here we go. It's going to be 4th and 2 at the Seahawks 30. 4th and 2 at the Seahawks 30. Priscilla says, done yelling now, but I called it all night. I said take Bland off Metcalf and put Gilmore, and Gilmore will stop play and they will throw Bland's way. He will intercept it. I was so happy. Shout out to you, Priscilla. Let's go. 4th and 2. Quick throw, and that is going to be broken up, incomplete. I have an issue with this. You're at the 30. Kick the field goal and take the lead. Why go for it on 4th and 2? This is insane. Seminole says, Jay, you should definitely become an NFL commentator. Kid Korea, what up, man? Let's go. Patrick, thanks a lot, bro. Cameron says 49ers or Eagles Sunday. 49ers. Kick the damn ball. Kick the damn ball. You guys know. As a Cowboys fan, I'm going to go to bed before something bad happens. Later, Jay. Shout out to you, Josh. This is weird. This is weird. Shout out to you, Father Time. Run the dang ball, right? 4th and 2, definitely run it. When you got to throw that ball, so many different things can happen. But hey, it's just the reality of it. All right, so quick timeout, commercial break, ladies and gentlemen. So this is the Cowboys have came back after behind and win to shut up these NFL announcers that say they can't. Okay. Okay. If the Seahawks win, how big of an upset would this be? It's like I said, I don't think it's an upset. I don't think it's an upset game if they win. So this is going to be thrown and then caught. That's going to be a big play as the Seahawks will get to the 45, 25 yards in the catch to Fant, 1st and 10. First and 10. Zebras are definitely for the Cowgirls. Wow. So this is going to be direct snap. That was to Dallas. But there's also a flag down here, I think, for this, maybe a face mask. We'll see. We'll see. Says it'd be nice if we can steal Brian from y'all. I'm hoping Pete can give up the coaching position and keep his VP job. Hands to the face. Yeah, you got to call that, sir. You got to call that. So that's going to lead to, no, 2nd and 10. So they'll wave it off, 12 seconds on the clock. And James says definitely an upset the way the fans been acting. No, it's not. Like I said, it's not an upset. It's not an upset. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Geno back in the shotgun. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. Plenty of space. Still going. Breaking tackles. Still on his feet. Gets to about the 5. And that's going to be 1st and goal. 1st and goal. I expect the Cowboys to beat up Seattle. Expected. Expect the unexpected. So there you go. Custom Prod says, why y'all hate the Cowboys? I mean, I don't hate them. Some people do, though. So that's going to end the 3rd quarter, ladies and gentlemen. Quick timeout. Commercial break. Gary, I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro. All right, here we go. First and goal. This is going to be a handoff for about 3 yards on the play. It's now going to be second and goal, as the ball's going to be on the 3. Ball will be on the 3. Why do you think Skip is going to say on Undisputed if the Hawks win? I mean, he'll cry about something, right? You already know how that goes. Swatting at something? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Whenever I just shake this table, this like water bottle creates this thing up here. Second and goal. Second and goal, and Geno's going to throw this to the edge, and that's going to be a touchdown as Metcalf gets it. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Metcalf with the touchdown. So it goes back to what I said earlier. Why wouldn't you go for that 2-point conversion? Right? Make it make sense. Why wouldn't you go for the 2-point conversion? Because now you're going to have a situation where you're back down by 8. So extra point is up. It's good. And it's now 35-27 starting this fourth quarter. Quick shout out to J2D2's Legos for sending a $2 super chat. Let's go. Shout out to you, J2D2. Thank you for the support. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the donation. It's much, much appreciated. All right, so in a quick timeout, quick 30-second, 14 minutes and 17 seconds left in this fourth quarter. All right. So now these Seahawks will send it back to the Cowboys. And things are getting interesting. Things are getting interesting. This stuff's made in New York City. New York City. And here we go. It's going to be a touchback. The Cowboys will take it at the 25, first and 10. Them Cowgirls going to lose. Shout out to LaMonica. Forrest says, Jay, you should do the Pac-12 championship game Friday night. We'll see, man. We'll see how I'm feeling. Without a doubt, we'll just have to see. I would trade Gallup for a fruit roll-up. Here we go. First and 10 for these Cowboys. Dak is under center. And here we go. As this is going to be to Pollard to run up the middle. He'll get about 7 yards on the play. It's now going to be second and 4. Can you believe that the Bills are the only NFL team left in New York? The only. Dak needs an interception now. Mr. G trying to speak it into existence. Cowboys are still going to win. Wink. I don't know if you're trying to be sarcastic or not, Antonio, but here we go. Second and 4. Dak throws deep. And that's going to be incomplete to CeeDee Lamb, but there's going to be a flag because he was hit. Woolen, what are you doing? He has single-handedly probably made the most boneheaded mistakes in this game. This is absolutely insane. Wow. So, yeah, Woolen's going to get hit with the defensive pass interference for 35 yards, and that's going to push the Cowboys to the 34, first and 10. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Woolen, he's looked bad. He looks bad. Take him out the game, coach. He can't do it without holding, so take him out the game. Take him out the game. The replay makes it worse. It always does. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play fake. And this is going to be Dak getting out of trouble. I thought he was going to get sacked. And then he throws and gets this over to Tolbert for 17 yards. It'll now be 1st and 10. Pollard runs like Polly Pocket. Polly Pocket. Wow. Would you rather the Bears or the Panthers? The Bears for sure. Panthers are just a total mess. So, yeah, I mean, that was a good pass by Tolbert as we have 13 minutes left in this fourth quarter. 1st and 10 as they get to the 17. Dak's back in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Pressure comes. Quick throw out to the flat. This is going to be caught. Pollard gets wrapped up. And he's going to lose 2 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12. And we route the Panthers of picks and DJ Moore. Okay. Quick shout out to Yellow Moon as well as Rolando Garcia for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. All right, here we go. 2nd and 12 as Lamb motions. Pressure comes. Dak's going to step up and just dumps this thing off to Pollard, and he's going to lose maybe another yard. And now it's 3rd and 13 as they get pushed back to the 19. To the 19. They will go for the field goal now. I see it. I see it. So 3rd and 12, right? You don't want to put him in a situation. I mean, right here, you probably do go for the end zone, if anything. You know, they're not going to probably give you anything underneath. So, you know, go for that shot. Dak's in the shotgun. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Deep throw. End zone. Incomplete. No flags. And now that's going to lead to a field goal. See? It's so easy, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy. Right? Jay, how did you know they were going to take the shot to the end zone? Well, it's 3rd and 12. And it just makes sense to go with CeeDee Lamb to the end zone, but he was double covered. Ball went right through his hands, and that's going to lead to an incomplete, and now they'll kick the field goal. So 38-yarder coming up. 38-yard field goal coming up, which you should have went for 2 before, but hey, we're not going to go there. Kick is up just inside, and it's going to be good. So now it's a 5-point game. 5-point game is 35-30, and there's 65 total points on the board. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is starting to look a little crazy. Timeout, commercial break. who has the number 1 pick in the draft? I mean, I'm not sure right now, but I mean, I'd have to probably say the Panthers.
Go Hawks, representing northwestern Alaska.
Because, hey, why not, right? Here we go. Cowboys will kick it back to the Seahawks after kicking the field goal. It's a 5-point game, 35-30. 11 minutes and 23 seconds left in this fourth quarter. I do see these Seahawks probably going with more of a run game to run this clock and try and wind this thing on down. That is for sure. I've talked way too much crap to my Seahawks friends for us to lose. I cannot get taunted tomorrow. Alyssa, you got to deal with it when you talk crap. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. You got to stand on your 2 feet. Here we go. 1st and 10. This is going to be a toss. And that's going to be a run for about 3 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 7 as Carbonet gets it to the 28. And there we go. What did y'all about the Bills-Eagles game? Yeah, we've already went over that, my friend. Already went over that. Say it with your chest. Michael says, Carolina gave up the 9th pick last year, their 1st-round pick this year, a couple later round picks to move up for Young. Yeah, so, yeah, and that was to the Bears, right? So the Bears do get the 1st round. Yeah, that's right. That's how that goes. So it's going to be a delay of game on the Seahawks now, and that's going to push them back 5 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 11. No, they called a timeout. They called a timeout just in time. Smart move because you don't want that. You'd rather waste a timeout than lose the yardage. Joe Lotto says, can't wait to see the Cowgirls play a real team like the Eagles and 49ers. You don't think this is a real team? You know, the team that has a winning record? Not at all? All right. Craig says, yeah, the Bears have the Carolinas' 1st-round pick this year, probably going to be the 1st overall. Yeah, the Bears. That's why Caleb Williams doesn't want to go. Right? That's why he tanked himself and said, I don't want to go. I don't want to play for the Bears. I want to play for a better team. Here we go, 2nd and 6, quick throw, and this is going to be caught, plenty of space. And that's going to be 6 yards, but he'll be just short as JSN gets to the 34 to be 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 as we approach the 10-minute mark. Maya says, boys is going to the Super Bowl. Not really. Oh, boy. So here we go. Geno's just going to keep this thing, and he'll pick up the yard, and that's going to be the 1st down. There it is. As we are now under 10 minutes and rolling. Under 10 minutes and rolling. We don't even want Caleb, Jay. Yeah, I mean, you know, to be honest, there was too much hype around the kid, I think. And he was getting beside himself. I want part ownership of the team that I get drafted to. What? We're trying to make history. I get it, but come on now. Here we go. 1st and 10 for these Seahawks. This is going to be a handoff, cuts back, and he's going to pick up about 4 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Quick shout out to Scott Vanaloo, sending a $10 super chat. Says, what do you think of the Von Miller warrant for his arrest? You think the Bills should get Miller, void his contract? Shout out to you, Scott. Thank you for the $10 donation. It is much, much appreciated. Unfortunately, yeah, I do. I think they should void his contract. You know, he hasn't been doing anything. And at the end of the day, you know, it's really unfortunate because domestic violence should be taken seriously. And, you know, there's no place for it. There's no place for it. And unfortunately, Von Miller, you know, he's just not an asset right now. And these are liability moves. So there you go. Thank you for the support, Scott. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the donation. JF needs to go. That is not a question. All right. So here we go. 3rd and 7 now. 5 seconds on the play clock as we have motion. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Quick throw. This is going to be caught. And they're going to be just there. I think they're going to spot this ball possibly on the line and then basically bring out the chains. I think that's probably what's going to happen here. But it looks to be a first down from where they spot it. As we approach 8 minutes and 26 seconds. It never stopped Zeke. My goodness. You guys are brutal. NFL is the most violent sport and has the most charges for violence against women. Yeah, and that's why it's so important, right? That's why it's so important. And unfortunately, with how the NFL is moving now, I could definitely see this being blown a lot more higher than what what we would think and what we've seen in the past. As this is going to be 2nd and 10 and incomplete. Clock will stop at 7 minutes and 56 seconds. J2D2 says, Jay, who do you want to win? I had the Cowboys by 7. That was my prediction. Vaughn trying to deal with an out-of-control ex, baby mama. Well, you don't deal with those individuals, right? You don't deal with that. That's just the reality of it. I don't care who you are. You can't deal with that. You got to get your stuff and go. You got to dip out. You got to leave. You can't, be in that situation, which basically causes, what just happened. So there's nothing to deal with specifically. You got to get out of it and move on. It's just the reality of it. Or if it's something you're trying to work out and it's scaled to a place where, it's unhealthy and it's toxic, then you need to go ahead and take off for a little bit, let things cool down, and then come back and fix whatever the issue is. But to go, stick in it and get to a point where you have the cops called on you, that ain't the way to go, big dog. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Quick throw on a screen, plenty of space, and once again, going to be just short. It's going to be 4th and 1. And it looks like Geno's going to come off the field. What are you doing, Geno? I know you ain't coming off the field. No, I think they're gonna go for it. Football players are not role models. If that is where you look, you are a fool. We had this conversation earlier actually. So 4th and 1, they are going to go for it. Geno under center. Handoff. Bad call. Call an audible, Geno. Like, what are you doing? So that's going to be a turnover on downs at the 46, and the Cowboys will have it. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. There it is. I had no idea the Cowboys are so bad. Come on now. That's not the case. I think the next 5 games for Dallas will be 1 win and 4 losses. Wow. Okay. Myers says let things cool off. Then the dinner is cold. Yeah, we're not going there. Shout out to you guys. Quick shout out to Shadow Games as well as Henry James for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Shout out to all the new subscribers. All right. Chicago Carl says, keep that same energy in the chat. When the boys win this game, Eagles are making the Super Bowl again, aren't they? I'm not too sure about it. I'm not. I'm really not. Somebody will beat up Vaughn if he gets jail time. Yo, Vaughn's a pretty big dude. So I think he'll be all right if that happens. unfortunately. Can't wait to see all the TikToks on this tomorrow. Yeah, all the TikTok detectives. 2,398 viewers, 663 likes. Make sure you guys hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We're trying to get to 1,000, ladies and gentlemen. So make sure you hit that like, that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We need 335. So I need 335 of you to hit that thumbs up button. It is much, much appreciated. I do thank you all for rocking with us for Thursday Night Football. Your Cowboys, Seahawks, Cowboys. Score is 35-30 with 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Quick shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for subscribing and welcome to the channel. All right. Bryson says Dak is him. The Cowboys are going to win the game. Yeah. This thing is far from over. Far from over. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Dak takes a snap, quick throw, gets it over to Lamb, and he's going to fight and stretch and pick up the first down. He gets about 10 yards, and they'll get to the 44, 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Even if Dallas pulls this off, so many people are going to be mad. Yeah, just because they expected a blowout, right? And that's the thing. People expected there to be a huge gap in the score, and for them to have to come back and fight for the win, nobody was expecting that. As Pollard's going to get a handoff up the middle, breaking tackles, and he'll pick up about 16 yards as it's now 1st and 10, and they'll get to the 28. Says I can replace that, guys. Put me in. Shout out to Alyssa. She says, I want to ball. I want to go out there and ball. Flat Striker says Seahawks are going to win. Here we go. 1st and 10. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Deep throw. And this is going to be almost picked off. That's going to be incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 with 5 minutes and 57 seconds on the clock. Geared Up says want Dallas to win so Richard Sherman can sulk on the show tomorrow. Seahawks don't care as a pro team what the narrative is. Not at all, right? They feel like they got a good chance of going out there, getting to the playoffs just like anybody else right now. And they have that right. That is a fact. So here we go, 2nd and 10. Snap is off. Quick throw. That's going to be caught. CeeDee Lamb getting hammered and holds on to it. And that's going to lead to 3rd and 3 at the 21 as we approach the 5-minute, 30-second mark. It was 28% before the game started. Everybody laughed at me taking the Hawks. Shout out to you, Shadow. It's still not over yet. 3rd and 3 as we approach the 5-minute mark. And here we go. Dak directing traffic. Seahawks showing a 4-man rush. Quick throw out to the flat. That's going to be caught by Lamb, and that's going to be a 1st down. 6 yards on the pass. 1st and 10 at the 15. CeeDee's tougher than he looks. I agree. I definitely agree. CeeDee Lamb is definitely way tougher than he looks. Dak ain't going to throw a pick. Listen, I've been trying to tell you that Dak's playing almost mistake-free football. So here we go. Dak's back in the shotgun, and this is going to be a handoff to... No, he's going to keep it himself and runs. And he'll pick up about 10 yards and then gets out of bounds. So to be 2nd and 2, 8 yards on the play. He'll get to the 7. 2nd and 2, 4 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Metcalf to Buffalo in 24. Wow. Okay. Do you go for a 2-point conversion? Why? They didn't do it before. Well, yeah, I mean they got to do it now. You got to go for the 2-point conversion now if you get it, without a doubt. So we got 3 seconds on the play clock, down to 2. And they're not going to get this off in time. It's going to be a delayed game. And that's going to push them back to the 12. 2nd and 7. 2nd and 7. Tattooed Up says, sorry, 38-36 because they'll miss 2. Wow. If we can get Vaughn on the Seahawks defense, we get some good results. Please release Miller Buffalo. Just give us a chance. Yeah, I mean, you guys can have him, right? He's been injured and not putting up anything for the Bills, so why not? Why not? Shout out to you, Priscilla. LaMonica says, let's go Seahawks. All right, here we go. 2nd and 7 for these Cowboys. They're at the 12. 4 minutes and 41 seconds on the clock. Dak takes a snap. Pressure comes. Quick throw. End zone. Caught. Touchdown. Ferguson. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. As Ferguson scores a touchdown, and that's going to lead to 12 yards. 12 yards on the stats. And it is now a 1-point game. So let's see what they decide to do here. Obviously, you got to go for 2 because that makes it a 3-point game. And, you know, if they do have an opportunity to come back down the field, you know, they may tie it up. But if you don't, you potentially could lose the game by a field goal. Says, Jay, who do you think the Bills take as offensive coordinator? You mean the Brady guy? Or were you saying defense? Because here we go. Second 2-point conversion. That's going to be caught. It's going to be caught. And there it is. Score is now 38-35. Wow. Got ourselves a 3-point game. 3-point game. 4 minutes, 37 seconds on the clock. This is getting interesting. Shout out to you, LJ. What up, man? What's going on with you? Timo in the house. Cowboys winning for sure. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 2,829 viewers. Our next like goal is going to be 1,000. We're at 713. So I need 285 of you to hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and we'll hit that 1,000 mark during this next commercial break. Let's make it happen. Make sure you hit that like, hit that thumbs up. It is much, much appreciated. We need 285 of you to hit that thumbs up button. And we will hit that 1,000 like goal. I do thank you all for the love and support. Tigla says, no OT? Yeah, you never know. You never know, my friend. Quick shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. All 61,329 of you. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. We're now 246 away. 246 away from that 1,000 likes. So make sure you guys keep hitting that like, that thumbs up. I do appreciate all the love and support on this Thursday night. All right. Would you work with Stephen A. or Skip? I mean, I'd work with both of them. I don't have an issue with either of them. I'd work with both of them. Why not? As long as the goods keep flowing and the Cowboys keep winning games. All right. Quick shout out to Isley5678 as well as Ronald Millier for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. J7843S says you push the likes. Why? Because that helps spread the video out and the stream out to the algorithm. So it helps the YouTube algorithm. Defense got to tighten up for just a short time more. Shout out to you, J Wingate. They are both loony. Skip is a verb. All right, so here we go as these Cowboys will send it back to the Seahawks with 4 minutes and 37 seconds on the clock. So how do you play this, right? Obviously, you can come down the field, kick a field goal, tie it up, and then see what happens after that. Or you can come down the field, score a touchdown, go up by 4. Or you can come down the field and score, and then Cowboys come back down and score and win the game. So there you go. It's multiple different ways this thing can go. But here we are, 1st and 10 at the 25, 4 minutes and 37 seconds left in this game as Geno's going to take the snap. And here we go. Pressure comes. He drops back, throws deep. This is going to be caught. And that's going to be 18 yards for JSN as they get to the 43, just that fast. 1st and 10. 1st and 10. Priscilla says, so far, like I called, Dallas defense fixing to go off on this round. Okay. All right. Last team with the ball wins. All right. 4 minutes on the clock and rolling. 1st and 10. And this is going to be a handoff, making some space, picking up about 5 yards on the carry, maybe 6. It's now 2nd and 4 at the 49. No field goal. We're going for the W. Shout out to Young Rello. What up, bro? We'll see, man. I could see them trying to basically probably pulling off an OT in this game. I could see that happening for sure. I could definitely see it. Dallas defense pick 6. Oof. Okay. Here we go. 2nd and 4. Snap to Geno. Quick throw out to the flat, and that's going to be dropped, incomplete. 3rd and 4. 3rd and 4. What do you think about Lil Wayne and Skip collab? I mean, I haven't really watched it too much to kind of make that, make any kind of judgment on it or decision on it. So, I mean, I haven't heard any bad reviews about it, so I guess it's working. So here we go, 3rd and 4. As Geno takes a snap, quick throw, it's going to be incomplete. And it's 4th and 4, but this is definitely 4-down territory, so I wouldn't get too excited about that stop. Sure they'll figure it out. So far, so good. 2 stops by Dallas defense. All right, here we go. 4th and 4. This could be, honestly, this probably could be for everything. If it's, this could be for everything because Seahawks have 1 or 2 timeouts left. Here we go, 4th and 4. 4th and 4. Snap is off. Pressure comes. He just heaves this thing up, and it's going to be incomplete. Incomplete, and the Cowboys will take it over at the 49, 1st and 10 with 3 minutes on the clock. So now, like I said, the Cowboys win this thing with 2 first downs. From the looks of it, 2 first downs, and they win this thing. Alan says if Dak loses, now I think this may be the game, barring something insane or crazy happens. This could be it if they play it smart. So now the game is Cowboys to win or lose, to be honest. So here we go. 1st and 10 as we have motion. This is going to be a handoff to Pollard, and he's going to get pushed. He gets pushed for about 3-4 yards. It'll now be 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6 as we approach the 3-minute mark on the clock. Time to milk it. Seahawks still have 1 possession possibly. Yeah, I don't see it if they get 2 first downs. If the Cowboys get 2 first downs, I just don't see it. Geno just phoned it in. Shout out to John. All right, here we go. 2nd and 6, 5 seconds on the play clock. And this is going to be a handoff to Lamb. Makes a quick move. Makes another one. Breaking tackles, and that's going to be a first down. And that will take us down to the 2-minute warning. And like I said, 2 first downs in this game would be over. So, yeah. 2 first downs. This game could be over. Scores 35-38. Cowboys now have it at the 21. It's 1st and 10, and we'll hit the 2-minute warning. Quick timeout, commercial break. Miracle finish, huh? All right, quick shout out to you guys as we get through this 2-minute warning. Score is 38-35. Cowboys have the ball at the Seattle 21. It'll be 1st and 10. And like I said, I think they're one first down away from this game being over. Quick shout out to Christian Victor for subscribing. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for subscribing as we get back to it. All right. Here we go. 1st and 10. And this is going to be a handoff to Pollard. Will pick up about 3 yards. And that's going to be the first of two. First of two timeouts that the Seahawks use to stop the clock. But yeah, like I said, they're just, they're 1 first down away from securing this W. Pollard gets 2 yards. I win $3K. Shout out to you, NFL Edits. 2 yards, huh? We'll see. He should. He should pick up 2 yards. Field goal? Nah. I don't think it's going to happen. I think they're going to run this clock, and then you'll start seeing Mr. Dak kneel. So here we go, 2nd and 6 as Lamb motions. And this is going to be another handoff to Pollard. And he picked up about 4 yards. So shout out to you, Edits. You won your money. And there you go. As the Seahawks will call another timeout. And that'll be the last time that they can stop the clock. It's now 3rd and 3. So yeah, it's literally right there. Right there. JF had you on the TV. This was a good Thursday night game. Shout out to you, Tactical. Much love, man. Yeah. It's been a good game. It's very rare. Very rare we get a good Thursday night game. So we have to savor these. Right? We have to savor these because it's very rare that it happens. That is a fact. What a parlay. I love you, Pollard. There it is, man. All right, so we are now at 3rd and 3 with 1:52. All they got to do is pick up a first down. And here we go. Dak takes the snap. goes to the end zone, and that's going to be incomplete. No flags. So they're going to kick a field goal now, and this got a little interesting. Because why wouldn't you run it there? You throw it to the end zone. Looks like they won't go for the field goal. They are going to go for it here. So here we go. 4th and 3. Ferguson motions. And Dak's just going to let this clock roll, back him up a little bit, and they'll kick the field goal. Wow. I don't like it. I don't like the play calling at all. You're giving a minute 46 to the Seahawks to come down and win the game, basically. Because all they have to do is score a touchdown and kick the extra point. John says, dumb call. Yeah, it was bad. It was bad. They're gonna, just like when they didn't go for the 2-point conversion after that touchdown. It was really weird. I don't understand why you would put your team in this kind of situation. This is so weird to me. You had the game sewed up, and then you go for a pass play to the end zone, and then it becomes incomplete. So now Seahawks will get this ball back. They will get this ball back, and they've got a lot of time to get down the field and score. So here we go. Dallas will kick the field goal. It's up. It's good. And so now it's going to be a 6-point game, 41-35. 41-35. Astrology says Jerry wants the spread. Kathy says, let's go Cowboys. Seattle has no timeouts. Yeah, it doesn't matter. At a minute 43, that's enough time to come down that field without timeouts if you're a skilled quarterback. And when I say skilled, I'm not talking, Geno. I think I'm talking maybe a little bit above Geno. So it's going to be a lot for him to really move this ball. They're going to have to call the right plays. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not sure if Geno has the skill to really make this into a game-winning drive. But we'll see. We will see. This is our last shot. Let's go Hawks. All right. Right now, Dallas defense will win this game. Craigs is just trying to pad stats. DK about to get his 4th touchdown. We'll see. They score quick at the half. Yeah, but things get different when the game's on the line, right? It's real easy to do stuff in the middle of the game or, the second quarter or beginning of the third. When it's a minute 43 on the clock, you have no timeouts. That pressure is so much different when you got to come down and win the game. Dallas defense pick 6. Yeah, just better hope. Just don't throw to Bland. Whatever you do, if you do throw a pick, throw it to somebody else. Don't throw it to Bland. You do not want a celebration for Bland if you were Geno Smith right now. Not at all. So here we go. Here we go. 1st and 10, minute 43 on the clock. And we'll see what Geno Smith and company can do and whether or not they can get this ball down the field. Here we go. Geno back in the shotgun. 10 seconds on the play clock. Snap is off. Throws deep, and this is going to be caught. That's going to be caught by Lockett, and they'll get to the 42 just that fast, and he'll pick up 17 yards. Minute 38 on the clock as they get out of bounds. Wow. It's starting to get crazy, y'all. It's starting to get crazy. 17 yards on the pickup. They'll get to the 42, and it's now 1st and 10 with a minute 38 on the clock. If Geno can come down and win this game, the points this man will earn for beating the Cowboys are going to be astronomical. Here we go. Another quick throw. Just dumps this off. And that's going to be a quick move for about 8 yards by Fant. It'll now be 3rd and 2 at the 50. Clock rolls at a minute 25. Clock rolls at a minute 25. 2nd and 2. They're at the 50. Snap is off. Pressure comes. Dallas brings 4. Another throw. That's going to be incomplete. It's dropped by Fant. It'll now be 3rd and 2 with a minute 13 on the clock. Tell Tadpole says, get your act together, defense. Get it together. 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2 after the incomplete. So clock stops at 1:13. Obviously, we're in 4-down territory. And I could definitely see them probably just picking up the first down at this point, opposed to going with something deep. But here we go. 3rd and 2. As Geno's directing traffic, snap is off, pressure comes, throw is incomplete, batted down. Batted down. It's now 4th and 2 with 1:11 on the clock. And this is going to be for all the marbles. This could be it right now, 4th and 2. I don't like that play. You should have went with the running play on the 3rd and 2, picked up the first down, the clock rolls, whatever. But at least you're not stuck in this situation, which is stupid. So now it's 4th and 2 because you went with the pass when you could have went with the run, and now you got to pass it. So here we go. 4th and 2, 5 seconds on the play clock. We have motion. Snap is off. The Cowboys bring everybody, and that's thrown incomplete. What is with the play calling? What was Pete Carroll thinking? Why would you go for a pass on 3rd and 2? Wow. So yeah, on the 4th and 2, the pass is going to be incomplete, and minute left in the clock. So there it is. Unbelievable. If you're going to do that, go for the deep ball. I mean, what's the point of throwing out to the flat knowing they're bringing everybody? They're bringing a blitz. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. So, hey, it looks like Dak's going to nail this thing. Score's going to be 41-35, 6-point game. I said Cowboys by 7. They take it by 6. What's the point? Right? What's the point? Loretta says, hey, Jay, could you say hi to Jason from Montana? What up, Jason? Shout out to Jason from Montana. How you doing, man? FC The Show says, let's go. Crypto Rich says, great podcast. Thanks a lot. Thank you for the support. Pete going for a passing play instead of running the ball is what Pete does best. Someone's reliving nightmares right now. That is for sure. That is absolutely for sure. Why would you throw on 3rd and 2 when you need 2 yards? All you need is 2 yards. So I guess that tells me everything that I need to know. There you go. Quick shout out to Jordan Kidd, 777. What up? Dez caught it. No, he didn't. Craig Piper, what up, man? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So there it is. Final scores 41-35. Very good game. Very good Thursday night. Quick shout out to the Wrench Gang. Quick shout out to the family. Much love to all the listeners, all the watchers. Thank you all for rocking with your boy Jay. I'm glad that you guys could be with us tonight. And it was a fun game. It was an interesting game, but it was a fun game. So there you go. There you go. I'll throw up the schedule for Sunday tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. And, yeah, you guys be safe out there. Have fun tonight. And I'm going to get some rest, take some more medicine, so I can be at 100% come Sunday. All right, ladies and gentlemen, have a good night.